DJ should read the notes because he wasn't here and he has no idea what fucking happened.
You know what?
If he wants to, but it's
I'll
1,
read
2,
it.
3 in my head.
You're gonna be severely disappointed at the notes this time.
No,
Well, we'll do a recap.
That's why I want to be the one that reads the notes, because I can read the notes.
I can read the
Good
notes.
notes to read.
Did DJ win it?
Yep, DJ did win.
So
Oh,
start
DJ's
the
not going to read
recording
my
and
notes.
Oh,
You're
well.
not going to be able to cite
10
these
seconds
notes.
silence.
You're not going. They're like.
Cesar Milan.
And then we do the Dime Dell speech.
Alrighty, welcome back. We are the Tabletop Tyrants, and we are playing The Prison of Cause, presented to us by the Pickle Dragon Press, given to us to run for all of you fine folks by Matt Rauscher. It is a wonderful little thing that we've been running so far, and all of our content we will have up at this point will have been this. Hopefully we'll have more stuff in the future coming up as well. It is a part of one of our giveaways that we have, as we have a good number of giveaways that will happen once we reach that 1,000 subscriber mark, which we're inching close to ever so carefully.
We're really?
Inching. I haven't checked it recently.
Is my mic on?
All of them are
I'm guessing so.
Yeah.
But anyways, other things that are in that giveaway is some dice from Kraken Dice. Ooh, pardon me. A little gassy tonight, I guess, just like some others here.
I'll get it.
Oh,
You better now?
Are you playing as El Tilio tonight?
El Tilio
And
until
we
Mike
also
gets
got Norse Foundry dice trays as well in this giveaway as well, along with also a copy of The Prison of Cause, not this one that I've been using, unless you really want this one.
Editor, insert those things.
Yes, we'll fix it in post.
Wow!
Can you click those deals?
What about them deals?
Holy
All you gotta
moly.
do is click that subscribe,
Like,
on some
comment.
videos. And, I mean, if you want to ring the bell, you can ring the bell.
You're
but-
supposed to ring the bell, technically, to win the prize. You're supposed to ring the bell, and I didn't write the rules, but I gotta enforce them. I did write the rules. But
He's also the editor. And the CEO.
I gotta do
and
fucking everything!
The CEO, the COO.
CFO.
Yeah, CFO, content manager.
A-hole.
He's the please. Oh, please.
So yeah, like, comment, and
He
subscribe.
owns the house.
Correct. Awesome. And as per
Software.
tradition, we do have a little recap where one of us has to unfortunately read Dave's notes.
Hold on,
Mine,
no, that
unfortunately.
was really unclear. Like, comment, and subscribe, and when we hit 1,000 subscribers, you can win the book, the tray, and the dice all together. And
that way, there's nobody
I
over
just-
there.
our
smell
top tier
great
Patreon
coffee.
reward, there's only one opening for it. I will fart in a jar, seal it up, and for $500 a month, I'll give you a new fart each month. Sometimes I'll eat Chipotle. Sometimes I'll eat a bunch of dairy and I'm lactose intolerant.
Well, shouldn't they be able
Yeah.
to request what
Yes,
you
if
eat?
you have requests, I'll take your requests.
Why do you
For
guys
that?
keep calling me fart in a jar? Martin!
Martin Jardine.
Martin Jardine!
What is that from?
It happened one time.
One time! You would have one time in school! You didn't bring a jar to
If you
school.
keep bringing it back, we wouldn't be calling it still.
Someone is gonna request this.
Oh.
This time I'd like you to eat
You know what? If
strawberries
you pay the
from a strawberry patch
Raw
that
Brussels
were
sprouts.
just lightly grazed on by a rabbit first.
Brussels sprouts and asparagus medley.
I'd like you to take a picture of yourself eating them wearing nothing but a thong.
Hey, for $500.
I'll do it. I don't care. I'll do it right now. In front of all of you.
We can tell! You already did!
No, all of that stuff. Anyway, so, back on track. It's gonna be like that one night. Like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, and at 1,000 subscribers, you'll get the book, one of the dice trays, not these two, but just like it, and a set of dice. And then the other lucky winners will get a set of dice. There, was that so fucking hard?
I mean, I was trying to, but I mean, people just kept getting off track.
Alright, let me read
What?
the notes.
Who won the note deal?
I did.
The note roll for this round was DJ won, which should be also hilarious because he wasn't here last time.
And
Enjoy the
those are the
hieroglyphs.
notes.
Oh, he gets to interpret
That's why I said
hieroglyphics.
enjoy the hieroglyphs.
Oh, it's pictograph.
She's reading the notes.
What's on the back?
No,
Those are other notes.
No,
That's
no,
not
we
it.
only get the
These are
pictures.
the only notes from last week.
So use your best DM descriptive skills and describe what happened in the
I will
pictures.
edit in a picture of those notes right here.
Okay, so there's a house on fire and a man with a trident and someone killed. Okay, so there's a house on fire. It looks like, or like it's in a tree or some shit. There's what looks like a minotaur. I'm guessing it's a minotaur. So I'm gonna take it as.
That's a minotaur.
I'm gonna take it as.
Does it look like a cow with 2 legs? That's a minotaur.
Wait. Does it have feet or hooves?
Hooves.
Squares.
Squares.
It's a minotaur. It's a minotaur.
It's a minotaur.
It's a minotaur.
Come on.
All right.
Because we clarified
So,
that. Like,
It's not a cow man. Yeah.
So that's a house on
Well,
fire.
it's
So that means that the minotaur ran from the house on
He's still
fire.
here too.
The minotaur ran from the burning place. So something was on fire and then the minotaur ran. I'm the minotaur.
I don't fucking remember. I was
That looks like a mountain, but also a man's butthole.
There you go.
And balls.
Spot on.
Yeah.
That's a bird.
I may not be able to put these on YouTube.
No, I don't
These are
think
just-
it's a
mark it as
bubble.
an
It's a
adult.
bubble.
Once
Adult
you're done,
content.
Alright.
I'll read.
So
Bird
I'm
brain
taking it as the bird ate the butthole.
It's not. Go ahead.
And then that looks
I know
like
exactly what
that looks
is.
like.
I know exactly.
That looks like a bow, and then some arrows, and like a man. I'm gonna go with peeing. Man
Nope,
peeing.
not quite.
No.
Not quite.
A little more vigorous hand motions.
Okay,
there.
okay.
I'll
So
help you out.
now that looks like something wrapped around his leg. I don't know,
Here.
but
That was a
Yep.
Alright, I'll translate the hieroglyphs.
blue ball getting rid of program.
I can read
Only
these
you
hieroglyphics.
can
I
make blue balls.
trained many years of Daveology to understand these. So
He's got a PhD in it.
Maybe you have to subscribe to our Patreon to see these drawings.
I don't know if we should.
no, they're not that bad. You can handle them.
That's
10
definitely
cents.
pretty
All right. Bird brain burns down the house with a wall of fire. I don't remember the reason why. That was 2 episodes ago. You know.
Look back
I
at
don't
those
know.
episodes.
Because
I don't remember what the reasoning behind his character is in here. That I don't remember.
I think we were just describing his character because Aaron was playing him, and I was like,
Probably you were just wrong out. Yes, Birdbrain for like the 3rd time has been trying to ritual spell his fucking home and
The bubble.
the hut, which has not gone as planned. And then during that time, Utilio and Varen decided to go out to the woods to do some.
He was just-
Utilio was there
Don't
guard.
put that fucking evil on me.
Varen went out to masturbate and Utilio followed.
And I would just like, do you realize how fucking dead Varen would be if I didn't fall?
Varen had blue balls.
While masturbating,
Multiple
or
times over.
almost finishing, got attacked by a creature that like had a vine that grabbed him and started
that's
pulling
what
him.
that thing is.
So he had his pants below his waist,
Tentacle porn.
sperming everywhere.
Tentacle porn. Are we
Yeah.
flashing on the screen?
No, we're good.
Or we're just gonna
What
get.
do you
So
mean
that's what that
flashing?
is. That's a tentacle,
What do you mean flashing?
The lights.
and it does show that he's doing some stuff.
Yeah,
here.
I thought he was
Okay.
like peeing on the minotaur.
So they get into a fight. He almost dies actually at one point. Utilio and Elbaton save his life. Good job.
Yeah, pretty much.
While Birdbrain did nothing essentially the whole fight, the whole time, and Agatha and Dalzo were attacking the one that attacked Oriana.
One popped up next to Dalzo and
Attacked
Oriana.
Oriana, and
Got all of
Agatha and Dalzo fought it off, and that's where we ended.
Okay.
They beat it off.
They
that's
did
for sure.
beat it off.
They were hacking and smacking and
And then,
slacking and
I think
slashing.
it was Laura popped some fire in there. Because I think
Wall
she
of
did
fire.
a wall of fire as well.
Yep.
Wall of fire the last 2 sessions has made an appearance.
Wall of fire.
Man, I
Oh,
wish
that's
I
what the
had
house
those
on
spell
fire
effect
was.
terrain
Me.
things. Would've been
That
cool.
place- oh.
Holy Hannibal Lecter!
Yeah, that's
The dog's here too.
I was gonna say I haven't even farted in like 10
Oh,
minutes.
That's the birthday
That's
boy.
Whoa!
sulfur.
And that one you can taste. Woo!
Oh,
It's not good.
oh, no.
We have a special guest star.
The
We have a
birthday
guest star
boy.
under the table. His name is Lou. Yeah, I wish
The
I
birthday boy is over here, and he's
Hey, why are you
enjoying himself.
13 out of 10. He's a good boy.
Alright,
Currently 11 out of 10.
Alrighty, and we ended last session. Everybody regrouping back in the clearing.
Me.
Next to the smoldering ruins of the hut. And somebody was trying to cast a hut as well. For the 4th time now, ritual casting. Alright.
No more leaving and masturbating, please. So I can build this.
I mean, he got his release, so he might be good for 15 minutes.
I'm a very... well, I'm well-traveled, and I only need to masturbate about once every month, so I'll be just fine.
Once every month.
And I would have been fine even longer if it hadn't been for that girl that gave me the blue ball.
The issue is here is 1 month is only like 7 days.
For elves, it is.
So the hut is up now. The dome is up.
Freaking
We'll fast
full
forward to
soul.
the hut being.
Okay. As soon as
After
Utilio,
a few emo guegues and 5 use a house.
is done punishing herself with some of the embers
right.
from the hut, she's going to walk into the dome and grab Varen, and I will make any appropriate strength check that I need, and say,
Can't be much.
"Darling, your wounds need to be cleaned. Elbaton, get the fire." And I'm going to bend you over my knee and pour some very strong alcohol on the superficial scratches and everything else that's all over your butt and the thighs because you got dragged through the woods with your pants
right.
down.
And then also through the ground as it burrowed down. And
Yep.
all that jazz.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm
Ow!
holding you like a little child over my knee.
What is
pouring
happening here?
alcohol.
Are you resisting all of this?
Like naturally, not like forcefully, but like you just got grabbed,
Like,
you'd be like,
you're wriggling
what are you
and stuff.
doing? Like,
Okay, so acrobatics to wiggle your way out, strength to hold down. It's a contest. It's a contest of wills here. Who has the greater will to get free and safe there?
That's not great. Only 16.
22.
Oh.
He's wiggling free. So he's up out of there. Pants are not quite below like the pelvis region. Like you got the belt undone quick, and it was like just cresting the booty. So once again, your pants are starting
Well,
to come
and
off.
as that was happening, I was like, well, what are you doing here? What is the meaning of this?
I'm cleaning your wounds, darling.
Well, maybe lead with that next time.
No, I'm actually gonna. I'm going to call out Kolgar Sodkar and make a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yep.
I love when people do things to each other. Because we're the 3 best friends that anyone could have.
15.
Shit. That's right on. So you take 3.
Told the dead? What?
I'm at full health,
Six.
right? Like, we all rested? Or have we
No,
not
the
rested?
rest has
No,
not
we've not
happened
rested.
yet.
Well, then I'm still at the 26 that I just
No,
erased.
I'm damn near dead. I'm at 22.
So you take 6 necrotic damage, but you
Okay.
don't fall prone.
Okay, good thought.
Okay.
She never got attacked. It's 2 points of
Down to
damage.
20. If I had to rate it on a
Eight.
scale of 1 to 65.
Alright,
65.
because Agatha sees this, she's gonna come over there and be like, "Oh, let me help you," and she's gonna like force you down onto Utilia's lap.
Jesus.
Um,
What did the thing you cast just do?
So
I
if
mean, it did damage. But
yeah, it's one of my cantrips, and if you fail your you take 2d4 necrotic damage, but if you fail your save, you fall prone. So I was gonna make you fall down and then sit on top of you.
Oh.
because I don't know if you'd have the strength to be able to get up off of that, underneath that.
So, yeah.
But
So now, Agatha.
Agatha's
Agatha's not
attempting
gonna
to
help.
assist.
And on top of this, because Birdbrain's just annoyed, wants to go to bed, goes down, get him down, and essentially casts Bardic Inspiration on Agatha.
This is once you finish the bubble, correct? Yes.
Correct. Yes.
I was like, are we
this is all happening inside the bubble.
I'm like, this is like
so
one-
we're in a 10-foot dome. Like this
Yeah,
is
we're in this
close
room.
quarter. Yeah, this is close quarters.
We're in close quarters.
So,
Dave's knee met the table.
what do we do? Just a basic strength or
Athletics. Could do a strength. Yeah. Or athletics, I guess, yeah.
Athletics?
As soon as Agatha grabs me, I just go.
Kind of wrestling.
As soon as Agatha grabs me, I just go. Dead weight.
You're not using your bardic inspiration dice?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't grab it in time.
Well, you said you did it though, so you just roll it.
Still, we're trying to punish you.
19.
You went dead weight, so there's not really much resistance there.
All right.
I
She
decided to succumb to the two
forces your
women in
head
my
right
life.
into Tilio's cooter to just.
Whoa. Oriana's a woman too.
Yeah, but those two show interest.
All right.
Don't you, Utilio?
No.
You keep playing hard to get, it makes me hard.
Elbaton is gonna, like, I don't know where he got a welder's helmet from, but he's got a welder's helmet, and he's just got like a torch, like a acetylene torch on his finger from a cantrip. I'll be ready. And yes, we're going to superficially clean your wounds out with strong alcohol, and then Elbaton's gonna
Sear them or whatever.
not actually burn your skin, but he's gonna get close. Probably the alcohol would probably actually ignite from.
Wait, why can't you use
Should
actual
do that?
medicine?
We
Should
see-
do that?
Wait, I could have been the doctor of pyrotechnics.
Oh god. No.
You see, kids, sometimes you masturbate in the forest, you wake up and then you're on fire.
And when
Bada bing, bada boom.
unless anybody else wants to do anything to make their point, when your backside is red and raw and clean, Utilio will say, "Now don't do that again." And,
And as that happens, just to make it awkward, Varen just puts his ass up in the air like the Coppertone baby.
No, I'm tempted to do pyrotechnics and be like,
Varen farts.
burn Utilio into as a tramp stamp.
I have to roll to see if I can fart on command or not.
I mean,
It's a
I'll get
Constitution.
Constitution.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
you poop your pants.
Roll the nat one.
You go too high, you poop. You go too low,
I rolled an
nothing.
8.
He should have pants.
There's a little bit,
Just a squeak.
like, it's... What gas was there? It was a wet fart. So not really enough to ignite anything.
Does anyone have prestidigitation?
Nope. Didn't take it.
Elton's like, yes, that's new.
Okay.
Alright, so you're in your bubble, you're taking a nap. A long nap.
Asleep.
Asleep.
It's 8 hours. It's
Some will say.
I'm rubbing ointment on my wounds.
in other locations.
That was perfect.
Ooh, there seems to be one wound right here that I just keep rubbing.
I thought it was once a month.
Yes, but when the ointment's involved.
Don't want to waste the ointment.
It's once
It's hard to get out here in the
every other
wilderness.
moon. A moon.
He said
And
not to do it
Utilio
in the
just
woods
stripped down,
again.
so there's a moon. Oh, darn.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Varen is sleeping now.
Alright. Anybody keeping watch?
What the fuck was that?
For those that don't know, we're getting gassed out tonight by multiple sources.
No,
Yes.
it was the dog.
The dog's not in here.
Why is Dave smelling like garbage?
Doesn't smell anything else.
I don't think mine smell as bad as Dave's.
Well, I'm gonna have more terrestrial or whatever.
And mine's a cloth seat, so it's absorbing all of the smell, where his is leather and just shoots
Oh,
everywhere.
sorry, I made fun of the name of your whiskey. I hope that doesn't bother
That
me.
doesn't
What is
bother me
it
at all.
called?
He said terrestrial.
Yeah.
What's it actually called?
Tattersall.
Oh.
Alright. What, did you think he said Teddersall or something?
I put a lot of time and effort into naming my whiskeys.
No, the fact that he called it terrestrial, I just caught my brain.
In case anybody out there is wondering, it's not my whiskey. I didn't make the company and distill it myself. They sell it in stores.
Anyways.
It's all in
In
tatters.
Minnesota.
Alright. So what you guys doing?
Sleeping.
Anybody keeping watch?
I'll keep watch.
You keep watch? Cool.
I found that.
Hold on, do I need to though if there's a bubble?
It's up to you.
Up to you.
Like Elbaton for sure will keep because
I-
he's only got a what is it called? Revere, whatever. They're trance.
Trans.
What,
Yeah.
we
He's
talk about this every
trans?
time. I always forget. Half elves don't have that. They have to sleep regular, right?
Just full blown elves.
Okay.
So
Well-
literally between Agatha and Elbaton, they can each
So you
just
don't
watch
need to
for
watch
4
them.
hours and
Go to
trance for
bed,
the
you
other
big
4.
cow.
We can be done in 8
big
hours,
moose.
basically.
Mhm.
Which is how long the bubble lasts. So that would be.
Of which the bubble, I mean, you've already gone into it a little bit.
Well, fine. I go to
Take
bed.
time.
I don't stand watch anymore.
That was maybe like 10 minutes or 8 hours.
I don't care. I like getting ambushed out of sleep.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It's almost as much fun as getting ambushed while your pants are down. You ain't gonna
Not quite.
I mean, mean, for you, it's
Just wake up and you're on fire.
Natural.
You wake up and you're covered in vines.
You gotta wake up, brush your teeth, and
And
throw
before?
on makeup.
I like to think that the dome disappearing wakes us up anyway, because then the weather gets in and
Yeah,
the
all of a sudden
temperature
you're all
shifts.
getting
And,
wet, and it's just like.
yeah.
The moisture comes in.
But
Nice.
as always, Constitution saving throws.
Ooh,
Because it's the end of the day.
that's too high for me to count to.
Oh, those are nice. Those are not.
Hey,
Say that.
do we have disadvantage on our con saves?
No, I roll for Agatha.
Oh, duh.
Is Agatha the big fucking dice?
She's the small dice, actually. I like the
Oh, this
big
is Oriana.
dice.
Where's,
I rolled an
You're underneath
18.
her.
Agatha rolled an
What are you
18.
looking for?
I-
Is he still in
15
the
plus
folder?
3.
Probably.
10 plus
Is
8.
Elbaton still in the folder?
Can you hand me that purple folder?
19 plus 9.
Maybe.
Thank you.
Oriana. She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
Bottle flip. I capped it.
Elbaton got an 11.
Oh.
Not great.
Varen got a 12.
A 12.
Said me and Agatha.
Suck it,
got 18.
Elbaton.
You make it. Elbaton
Yes.
does not.
Yes.
Both my characters rolled an 18.
You both make it.
I got a 28.
You definitely make it.
No, you didn't make it.
Oriana made
Over
it with an
21.
18.
Fails.
You got the sewer plague.
Who? That's the restoration.
Thank you. Thank you, good chap.
Sewer plague healed.
All right.
Now are
And
we
you
full
sleep.
health?
Yes.
And just sleep. And just sleep.
I don't have a
You just
pencil no
sleep.
more. Can you get me a purple?
Come on.
Oh, that works too. I like a pink or a purple.
All right. You guys wake up. The world.
Did they see anything on their watch?
Oh yeah, don't you like also like
And that's
get
opaque.
dice back and shit?
It was nice
Yeah.
opaque.
They didn't hear anything.
They didn't hear anything, no. Well, I mean, they heard some snoring. I mean, as usual, Agatha's watch is a little on the distracted side anyways. Because she usually does her watch while spooning Utilio.
I never rolled
consent.
perception check.
I just saw that.
Yeah, did they need to roll perceptions or?
Yep, they can roll perception.
Well, we're gonna say that Elbaton is taking the second watch, so
You got
16.
time to find?
16.
16, you say. Already. Sounds good. I'll keep
Do we
that in
need to
mind.
pause the recording while he finds that?
No, we
finds
can.
what?
Oh, I thought you were trying to find the.
No, I have a sheet right here.
Oh,
I was,
okay, never
I
mind.
was just looking to see what his inventory looked like.
Gotcha.
Like shit.
Like,
Because-
what did he grab?
As you all awaken, I don't know if he's got this, but we're just gonna say yes. As you all awaken, Elbaton has just a delicious piece of like thick bacon, almost like end cut, almost side porky, that he's chewing on, and that seems like he has just recently heated it and is eating it in the middle of camp, looking at everybody.
What's that smell? Is that my ass from you guys eating it?
Bacon.
Do you have more of that?
The hell are pit-
That better not be my grandma.
That doesn't even
You're
make
not
sense.
a bigotar!
I don't know.
Just because you have tusks doesn't mean you're a pig. You pig. Yes, I do.
May I have some, please?
No,
Where did you find the bacon?
I brought it.
Utilio, can you help me convince Elbaton to share?
Your question should be like looking at your body, like, is you missing any parts of your body?
I'm telling Mom.
Is that me bacon? This is me flavored bacon?
Worry about it being turkey bacon too, a little bit.
Is it me flavored water?
Meat flavored water, 25 cents. Come taste
doesn't
my
have much.
knees.
No. And she'll just, we have trail rations, so she'll just put a trail ration in front of you and get up and start putting on her armor.
Minotaurs are
Man,
vegetarians, aren't they?
Elbaton is such a
What
dick.
are they
I really
wanting?
miss Ezra.
Yes.
You let him
Don't
die.
we all, honey?
Whose voice did you say that in?
Bird brains.
In one of
It's a
Bird Brain's many voices.
Remember, Bird Brain now at this point just has like a mixture of jumbled
So,
of your voices combined.
fuck you, Bird Brain. You know that hurts.
As much as his death. Probably hurts less than him than what he
Well, that was a
had.
pretty quick death, so it probably didn't hurt that bad for him, but it hurt me. He got eaten, like that guy on Jurassic Park in the toilet.
Wait, who got eaten?
That's right.
Oh, that was the old character?
I also am pretty sure I helped kill him, or I ate him a little bit.
Aided in that.
He was a little salty.
Anyway.
Cool.
Bacon.
So you're eating bacon. Well,
How close is the
half
stash
you-
of bacon? Like, can I see the stash of bacon?
Elbaton has a, like, imagine about this size, like almost like a piece of jerky, except it's like bacon, like a thick cut, like
Yeah.
half-inch that he has charred himself and is currently eating. You see no other bacon.
Oh, when I asked it, when Varen said, "Is there more?" Didn't you say yes?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
meaning he has more.
I would like...
Like more of that piece?
No,
More,
he's
but
there's
got
just
more
more,
bacon,
so-
but
okay.
it's
He's
just
not telling
hidden
you
away.
where.
sharing.
Yeah, he's not
Right,
sharing.
right.
I would like to try to intimidate Elbaton into telling me where the bacon is.
Okay, how are you going to intimidate him?
I'm gonna walk up, and I'm gonna pick him up and shake him violently while asking him where the bacon is.
Alright, can go ahead, roll an intimidation and use your strength modifier as opposed to your charisma.
Wait, what?
Use your strength as opposed to your charisma.
Oh, so like +5?
Yeah, instead of adding your +1.
Because you're using your strength to
it's
try
your
and
intimidation.
intimidate him.
+8 intimidation.
How is it?
Charisma.
Well, you're only a +1 +3 is 4.
I don't know, but I have
Intimidate each other.
proficiency, and I don't know. I have a +8 intimidation.
He has a +8 in intimidation, but has a +1 in charisma. I know. I also confused.
Well,
What's his proficiency bonus?
That's
A
a PDF.
+3. That's only
So then
+4.
it would be a-
that's initiative over here.
So then
Well, it'd be only 4.
No, I
it might have.
right?
It's using strength then probably.
Oh. Oh yeah,
'Cause it
I'm
kinda-
gigantic. Yeah.
Well, you're just swole.
Mhm.
All right, so roll.
Anyway,
Plus strength. Oh fuck yeah.
So
What
it's
is that?
18 +8.
No, 18 plus 5.
This already has it set in there for you.
Well, he wants me using my strength. You want me using my strength, right?
It is using it. +3 +5 is 8. You. That's.
Oh, do you want the raw strength or my proficiency bonus and strength?
With your proficiency bonus,
Oh, okay, so
are you
then
proficient in intimidation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's already
Okay,
set.
well
So
then,
so then it's 8.
Yeah, then
yeah,
you're good.
18 plus 8.
Okay.
Favorite part of
Elbaton,
the
he's
episode is
definitely looking kind of like he hasn't eaten in a few days, and he's shaking you rather aggressively. You think he might actually bite the piece that's out of your hand and
Or
then
eat
start tearing into your bag.
Okay.
And there's some
Fine.
things in your bag that you definitely don't want him to have.
Fine.
And you know that too.
And Elbaton will put me down. And he'll hand the rest of the piece that he has, which is still a size, like palm-sized hand, to you.
Cool. I am missing a part of my sheet.
And then he'll say, Ezra. And Ezra will swoop down and snatch once you put him down with flyby attack.
Oh. Can I like?
Now no one gets it. Are you happy?
How high is the bird?
Over here, like one tallow and bacon, just.
I'd be happier.
So it gets the bacon, and with flyby attack, it doesn't get attacks or opportunities against it. So unfortunately, it
So I lost that bacon.
Yeah.
Oh.
To answer your question, I'd be happy if I had some fucking bacon. I'll settle for this whiskey that I found in here.
Alchemy jug.
Well then I
Alchemy
guess
jug.
Agatha has that.
I know. He found somebody's alchemy jug.
Is cottage cheese a liquid?
It's
I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah.
It's like a soup.
It's everything from the cottage cheese minus the chunks. So
Yeah.
just that runny,
Yeah.
nasty
Oh,
shit.
Yeah.
So it's
The
just
way-
rotten milk.
Yeah.
We can make cottage cheese today, and then tomorrow we'll have the curds. Like,
Let it sit overnight.
yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm done with my field ration.
ration pack.
So satisfying and tasty.
Oriana
being
pulls out of the
a nom
bag,
again.
her bag, a little field ration pack, but when she pulls hers out, it's like a little piece of like dehydrated fish with some seaweed and stuff. Like dried seaweed.
She's one of those people.
She's a Triton. Fuck up.
Bird over here eating nuts like, no, whatever. It works for me.
Spends a lot of
Give
time
care.
on something
Bird
called
brain's starting to look
boardwalk.
really tasty.
Tell you polymorph and whoops your ass.
Alrighty.
Talks about
Okay,
John, what is this?
peace. And
That's you. Pretty sure.
Wait, what?
He's back.
Oh, that thing. I fucking hate that thing.
It's got a lot of hair.
Hasn't
Not the
shaved
dick.
in a while.
Where?
The person that's getting railed there.
Oh,
It's got a lot of hair.
the
That's
rail
like
E.
the aim.
Can we just get on to
No,
the
I'm
next
talking
tier,
the
right?
head.
Oh, here?
Yeah. That's a lot of hair.
Well, it's John as a woman.
Oh, I missed that part. Wait, do I have a tram stamp?
Yes.
When the fuck did that happen?
You heard it here first, folks. John has a tramp stamp.
That's right.
No, I don't.
You need to remember.
Hey,
$100
pay like
Patreon.
no. We gotta go a lot higher. They have to actually be able to pay for it with that one round of Patreon.
$1,200.
There we go. That's a little better. Psychological damage to follow.
And you get to
Priceless.
pick what's on it.
Whoa!
Please pick a picture of me doing this.
Oh, that'll be something fun for Laura to look at.
So it's like the Steve-O picture, huh? The Steve-O tattoo.
Alrighty. What you guys doing? We've gotten just about as far as we did that one day when we got like nowhere.
Well, what is the plan
No,
next?
I don't even know what's happening. Like, no one gave me an actual.
We're going to the
So you guys are at the burnt down hut right now.
ziggurats. The ziggurats surrounding the crash site, surrounding
so-
the prison. The ziggurats have gems that are supposedly keeping the prison intact that are failing. So we were going to go find the ziggurats.
And just inspect them.
Yeah, just to see if they've completely failed or how much time they have left, and that'll make,
Kind of more or less determine your path.
right, if we need to strike now or if we can,
Strike now or strike later.
yeah. If
Well-
we need to disable the prison or if we just need to walk up and say, hey, fucker.
Well, the guys that get going down the road to the prison.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the lead and start walking towards where I know where, because I can do.
And then Varen's gonna just jog up ahead a little bit and run in front of him, because he knows exactly where we're going. He boosts
The other
himself with his
fucking
jetpack, and then... Oh, there was a bonus silent one in there.
Oh yeah.
So, hi-ho, to the ziggurats we go.
That is true.
Because we're getting closer to this like dangerous area, the character's gonna pull out his sewer pipes.
Are we just walking now? We're
And he's
not,
going to play the pipes.
I have pipes.
That's not what they are.
we're not on like the river anymore, are we? We're just
No.
walking?
This is all to the DM.
Yeah.
Do I collect enough to be a swarm of rats?
Oh, those kind of super pipes.
Meanwhile, I have two 2x4s and I play those.
What?
Keeps the
Higher
lines
level.
away.
Yeah, I'll do high.
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So, I don't know if you want me to describe what you want them to
Describe away.
So I'm playing this pipes, and it's just like a... And all of a sudden, you just hear skittering everywhere. Just these little noises of like... And literally like an army of rats come full, like, swarming up to us. Like, the group, like, encircle us.
What the fuck is going on?
Just a moment. And I'm like, start playing again to like command them. And my command is to just keep like 10 feet in front of us. Essentially, as like
All of them, or are they still surrounding us?
all of them. So it's literally like what looks like a wave of blackness just in front of us, just stays ahead of us, like 10 feet at all times.
I'm sorry,
Right on.
sir, but the term is a blob of,
It's a swarm.
or a storm of dark color.
Knock it off. I don't want to edit shit.
Not today.
So yeah, so I'm gonna use them as like a, what do you call it?
Kind of the forward scouting stuff.
Yeah, essentially. So like
Yeah.
if we do get attacked, they get attacked first.
Sounds good.
How many hit points does each rat have?
It's more so the swarm aspect of it, to
Oh,
where if
okay.
like enough damage is dealt with the swarm, it all just dissipates and they'll
They're more used as like scapegoats,
Oh,
essentially.
okay.
just don't put them in a sack and kill them.
Correct.
I know Dane. Dane knows what I'm talking about. Sack full of rats. Old system.
Also, it's a good idea because if there's traps ahead, they get hit by the traps, not us. So.
Depends on the trap.
True.
Actually, really does depend on the trap.
Like if it's a laser trap or like a spike trap, they're gonna get hit.
I mean, it depends. Is it based off weight?
Lasers.
What?
Is it based off weight?
The
If it's based off weight, there's probably not
What's
enough
a
weight.
swarm though?
I wanted sharks with frickin' laser beams attached to their frickin' heads.
Like it does say it's a large swarm. So.
Alright. Cool. So you guys are heading about a rough, like, from the hut, it would be southwestish heading? Would be about the direction that you're leading them, I'm hoping.
Yes, if that's the right direction, that's the way I'm leading.
Okay.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Swarms look good for 24 hours. Which is weird
Alright.
because I have 3 charges.
So it's about, let's see here. I'll gauge about 1 middle finger width. Okay, so based off like the rough like estimates you guys had gotten from the leaders of the Draxicoons, and then also from what Ezra saw for Elbaton, it's about a 10-mile walk there, so it'll take you a good portion of the day to get that full cover that full ground, because it's not like there's a full-born path there.
To get to the ziggurats?
Yeah. So you have to be like weaving your way through the woods a little bit and whatnot. Well, not really woods, but it's more like jumping from dry spot to dry spot, as there's always some water kind of flowing in somewhere. So, survival check from you, please, as you are Mr. We go this way. We go down.
Actually,
I'm
leading.
We go down.
You didn't see Varen run ahead of you?
You can't run ahead of me.
He did say that he would try and
I
get
have a
ahead of you.
40 speed walking, or 40 foot walking speed.
Neat, I was running. And that is...
I mean, you can try and keep ahead of him and try and contest him on this.
Also, if you run any further ahead of him, you're just going to start stepping on the swarm of rats because they're 10 feet in front of the group.
Right, because I got in front, then the rats came out.
I put them in front.
And I rolled a 22 survival.
Okay. So without too many issues,
I have
you're able
-1
to...
survival.
What?
I have -1 survival.
That's why I'm leading the party, because I have a +6.
Alright, so, with relative ease, you're able to keep yourself on course without losing too much time with jumping, like, zigzagging and whatnot. So, about the time that you guys are getting there, the sun's starting to set, sun's getting real low, big guy. It's getting low. Sorry, just a clip on YouTube for that today. So you guys have come upon the westernmost ziggurat, which is one of the smaller of the 4.
What's a ziggurat?
So think like Machu Picchu, the like pyramid that's the steps. That's a ziggurat.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah. No, I know what that is.
So as you come up to it, let's see if I'm pretty sure there's a
Yeah.
description.
Okay.
Temple, essentially,
Yeah.
buildings.
And we're gonna like crash it down.
No, we're going in.
We want to make sure it's still working so that the prisoner cannot escape.
Oh, it's the easternmost ziggurat. My mistake.
Wait.
Sometimes the
I
cardinal
wrote
direction
west,
is a little
goddammit.
wrong.
What are you talking about?
It's the easternmost
Where have you
ziggurat.
taken
I thought we
us,
were going to
man?
make sure it isn't working anymore.
East Town boys.
Wait, what are we actually...
I thought our plan was to break it down.
I thought we were supposed to kill the prisoner.
So there are gems in each of the 4 ziggurats that were originally maintaining the prison.
Uh-huh.
So we are just checking on the nature of those gems to see if we need to disable them to get to the prisoner, to see how long they're going to hold, to see, just kind of to get more assessed of the situation.
Okay, but
Because
like,
we'd rather meet Koss on our terms prepared than A, have him just wandering around finding us or escaping, or B, we have to go into the prison where he has been, if assuming it's a prison and not just like a 5-foot space, you know, but like if it's some sort of prison that he's actually been locked in but is conscious, like, I don't want to really fight him in there either
You
because,
would have advantage.
yeah. So we're trying to assess the situation to come up with the best plan of how we're going to kill this guy.
Okay, so then if the gems are working, they are keeping him, then we have to break the gems to release him.
Or find some way to disable him.
How far are the cigarettes from the prison?
All right,
Good
so
question, Bird Brain.
each of fly, you fool. Alrighty, let's see here. I was just getting to that section.
I always think it's an eagle, but it's a fucking owl, isn't it?
What is?
Yeah, it's an owl.
Oh, yeah, that's an owl.
Everything he makes is an owl.
Alrighty,
It's a
so
dove owl.
as you're at the center of the valley, this is where the cigarettes are located. It's slightly elevated up above like the watery area to a little more of like a savanna kind of thing. The grass here is about 3 to 4 feet high in most places.
Watch out for pygmies.
As you've been walking along, you did see like small mounds and holes and stuff of like different animals that have like burrowed down and like made their mounds and whatnots for their nests. Most things have kind of not shown themselves to you guys as you guys have gone across. The exact distance in between them all, or in between each of them from the main one, it looks to be about maybe a mile in between each one, to where it's like a mile from each one to the ziggurat, I believe, based off like me looking at the map versus where the ziggurats are, because it's okay. So you guys are closest to
The
this
way I'm
one here.
picturing it is like, so, like, this is the prison, and then it's like
Here, I can show you guys the map.
this, right?
So,
like, that's
here.
how it's, yeah.
I can show you this because we're past this point, and
That's
it's
Three
just
of
the map.
them.
What I built, right?
Yep. So there's 4 ziggurats total. The main one in the middle is the main one, where the it's supposed to be the prison. On top of each of the 3 smaller ones that are around it are the massive rubies.
Okay. So, yeah, gate, pillars where we saw the bodies,
Hut way up here.
way up there. Okay, sounds good.
Ignore
Hold
this
on, where
part.
was the hut?
Yeah.
Hut was way up here.
The one that,
The one I burned
Yeah,
down.
the
Yeah.
one you've
And
burned
where
down.
is
The one
she
that
at
gave me
right
blue
now?
balls.
Yeah.
Where is she at? Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. What did you want
Just
to
say, where is
know?
she at?
Yeah.
Oh, she's right here. Oh,
Oh!
never mind.
Oh, she's right there.
Deception.
Oh, she's right on this page. Oh, it was the next page over.
Yeah.
All right, but each of
behind
those smaller ziggurats stands slightly over 80 feet tall and about 120 feet across at their base. Atop each of those, you can tell, but since you're standing roughly at the base of one of them, up at the top there looks to be like a stone archway kind of thing, to where it's angled, so then the opening part kind of goes towards the main massive ziggurat in the middle. Inside that archway, you can see kind of set on top of like a pedestal there, like a solid stone pedestal, a massive ruby, of which as it's getting closer to nighttime, you can see a very faint reddish glow going from it to like the top of it. Like, it's very faint, to where it's like, you can tell once it gets dark you'll probably be able to see it better, but it's very faint at this moment, as it's like you still have sunlight to diffuse the light. So
Is there an opening? Like, can you go into the ziggurat at all, or is it solid
to the
stone? Yeah.
investigation to look around your ziggurat that you are closest to right now.
Tulio is bodyguarding, but curious mind of Elbaton will investigate. Nope, 12.
You don't really see any like openings in the sides of them at all. Of the one that you've looked around, which is that easternmost one, you don't really see any. And like as you like come around, like you kind of try and look at the big one in the middle. Don't really see any openings there either.
And I'm sorry,
Do you go, like-
how far is the big one from these?
It's. I'm guessing it's about a mile. There's no like
okay.
good
That's
like.
fine. Yeah, that's fine. Just,
define-
I didn't know
this
if it
is
was
how
like
far.
100 yards or like 5
Yeah.
miles or okay. Well then, this is Elbaton speaking. We should, since you can see the glow a little bit, we should climb to the top and see if we see 3 other glows when the night falls.
Alright.
Why can't we just walk to the other ones?
For the reason he just said.
I mean,
It's getting
you can
dark
walk
out.
to the other ones.
It's getting
Be my
dark.
guest. Walk away.
But your idea was
Can
to
you
just
see at night?
see which way they
No.
go.
Okay.
Well, just
The,
if this one is, we can see the light. If it gets dark and we see that there's 3 lights going to the main one, that would indicate that all 3 rubies are
appear to be working.
working. And I don't
Plus, we can move a hand back and forth in front of it and have a dance party.
know. That's right. That's right.
Strobe light.
Who has good perception? Who can see good? Not you.
I have -1 perception.
7.
You have 7?
If I had to rate how good I can see my perception, it'd be like a 6.
What I'm getting at is like the people who can see in the dark have good perception as well.
I have the best perception of everyone. No
I look
one has
over
the
at-
perception as me.
You said Utilio can see pretty good too?
She's a.
I look over at Elbaton. I'm like, how about we just send 2 up using fly and they can just look up there? Because I know for a fact Elbaton also says fly.
Yeah.
We've talked about this. We
Does
did
it?
one.
I mean, does it look like it'd be a difficult scale, or is it like literally like
No,
block?
it's pretty steppy looking.
I just for not spending spells, I just figured.
Well, I'll climb
Like
up.
mine
there
is
is
not
like
a
a
spell, it's a
ramp
guitar.
kind of leading up to the
Like,
top
literally,
of
it's an easy
the ziggurat
charge.
as well.
Oh.
Yes.
Literally
Well,
guitar, right?
Elbaton's
Charge
not
once.
going to spend a spell.
Oh, I
slot on
can
fly.
if we want to send one
There's
person
like
up.
a ramp that leads up to the top of it too. Like there's no like entry into it that you can see from the bottom, but there is like a ramp that goes up to the top.
Well, let's go to the top.
Well, let's do that.
All right, here we
There's
go.
steps and everything
To the
it.
top. We didn't see that. We were on the other side.
Yeah,
Ah.
you were. You were.
That's right.
I'm climbing.
So going up the
And I'm
stairs.
climbing.
Alrighty, so you're at the top of the ziggurat. So what you saw was as a pedestal at first with the massive ruby there. Getting a closer look at it now, it looks like a coatl, and it's like the ruby is set into the jaws of the coatl, and so it gives the reference of Amaru's soul being inside these.
So you just
stones.
put your hand under the gem and you just lift up.
Pretty much.
Elbaton, what's it look like? Does it look okay?
I mean, it's still like emanating
I would
out
assume
some
he has
power.
Arcana. That's just my major assumption.
You'd have to,
A
yeah, it would be an
magical
Arcana check.
spelly
to
guy has
check
an
it.
Arcana check that's really high.
Yeah, it would be an Arcana check to find out.
Would that be
First of all, I was making a joke about something that doesn't
Yep.
exist. Secondly, I don't want to do this. Somebody else.
Pull it.
Oh yes.
Not
Yeah,
kick it.
we don't talk about that.
You'll poop your pants if you try to lift it.
You don't run at it and try to grab it really quickly off of it. You just lift it.
You don't kangaroo
Alright.
kick it and get shot 1,500 yards.
Elbaton will. Can't really crack my knuckles right now. But
Was there right?
yeah.
That was very right.
27 for an
So, it definitely looks like there is still some of like the magical power that is feeding what would be the soul of Amaru. You can't quite gauge
Not
because
like-
it's not like magic like you've seen used before. It's magic that's been repurposed to a different use than it ever was intended to be used. So you feel like it could be potentially waning within the next 5 years is like the full length of time to where like best guess kind of scenario here.
Okay.
Could be tomorrow, could be 5 years from now.
We don't have much time. Relative.
As in
I
things
have-
deteriorating.
Yes. I mean, I have lots of years left, a lot of time. Much longer than all of you. But.
Rub it in.
No one has more time than me. No one has ever had more time than me.
So, what you guys doing? You're up on top of this ziggurat. You're looking at a massive ruby.
Tempted to push Elbaton and be like, how much life do you have now?
Yeah, I'll brand start your ass.
Cast flying.
Ezra!
I bet my life will last longer
Yeah,
than
they're
yours.
all-
Push.
That's like always save a spell slot for feather fall.
Alright.
Yes, you do. He was a bird. He's like another ball.
Just gotta pluck one of your own feathers out for it.
You know?
I guess we wait for nightfall. And Utilio will sit down and start munching on a trail ration and kind of looking out towards the other
Want
cigarettes.
me to build the hut up here?
No time.
Angus is only like, oh dear.
Okay. So Utilio
Can't
has
do
sat
the
down and
voice.
is munching away.
The best are gonna get out of me for
The
Angus.
rest?
Oh dear. Oh dearie.
Yep. Time for bed.
So I just build this hut just right here.
We don't, I mean,
Yeah, works.
we don't need to build a hut. I
Why
just
not?
wait for nightfall to see the other rubies.
Oh.
Like,
Oh, I thought we were.
I just wanted
Wait,
to
we don't need to rest. We can just.
you just get just get dark so we can see, because like I figure me, not necessarily Utilio talking, but like if we see 3 beams of energy all going to the center, relatively speaking, he should still be in prison. So then we could go
Check out.
investigate the center and see like, okay, is this a giant building that we're gonna have to go into to find him? Is this just like like is he just in stasis there? Like, how do we set this up?
What if he is the building?
Then we blow it up.
That's why somebody has a sword.
Yeah.
And 2 people in the wall of fire and other things.
Cool. Alright, so is everybody just gonna plop their butts down and just wait for darkness then?
Yes, so.
I just want to know what people are doing
Yep.
more or less.
Yep.
Just hanging out, playing Nintendo.
Cool.
Play Nintendo.
I'm trying to figure out
What
what
you
number
just
little
said.
Ariana has going on for
Play
her.
Nintendo.
What have you been doing? Just hanging out, playing Nintendo.
What's that from?
Cock, beer,
Wait, what?
basketball.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh shit, that's right.
Good jobs. Then we get the khakis.
That's
Then we
right.
get the chicks.
I forgot Oriana's background until just now. Her background's an anthropologist.
Nice.
So, like an ancient civilization, Oriana is definitely intrigued.
Isn't anthropologist the monkey doctor?
No, anthropologist is like you look at like past civilizations and you learn from them, figure out what made them tick, how they worked, and learn their culture, kind of thing.
Based on some store at the mall.
Isn't Ross from Friends is an anthropologist?
No,
right?
he's a paleontologist.
So she's definitely gonna be looking around at all the carvings and stuff and whatnots. So let's see here.
Varen has one of his boot daggers out and he's carving Varen was here in the side of the ziggurat.
She's like, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! You're ruining
What?
history!
No, I am making history.
Alrighty.
In 100 years, someone's gonna go, who the fuck is Varen?
I-
And when I'm still alive, then I'll be like, haha, that was me.
He'll still be alive.
And I'll still be alive too, but much younger.
Jono, I would like to take like a brick or something off of the building, like something that's like not just like pull out, just like
keep a
find,
souvenir kind of thing?
yeah, find something that's like relatively loose, I
Okay.
can just grab.
Roll investigation. Oriana also is rolling an investigation just because she's looking at the stonework and she wants to learn about it. We'll see what
13.
you get. Alright. So about the same time, you and her both find near the base of the archway about 4 loose bricks
Cool.
that look like they can be pulled up.
Mhm.
You pull one and the whole thing tips over.
It's the keystone.
I grab one and put it in my bag of holding.
Alright. Roll athletics to pry it out.
Shit.
Like they're loose, but you still gotta work to get them out.
Brain's really bored. He takes the little like decanter of endless water, and, like opens up for like a trickle, gets it going down like the little slope, and then just puts a feather on it. Just lets the like what's one of his own feathers, and just lets it go down the hill slowly.
Do you do it on like the rampart or
the
the
rampart?
steps?
The rampart.
Because there's like this little like strip on the ramp that it's like I'm guessing you're aiming for that, so it just slides right down.
Varen goes to the steps, gets
And
out a
Ag-
slinky.
I was saying, Agatha finds like a
Is
leaf
that in
and
your
puts on the
inventory?
same water like it's racing down to see who gets to the bottom first.
I got 15 plus 8 on that electric strikes.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you pull one of the stones out, and as you do, you see, like, you pull it out, and there's a hole underneath, like hollowness. And it's like you kind of like as you pull it up, you're like, huh. And you can kind of see underneath the other 4 stones, there's also like emptiness underneath those ones too, and that's why they were kind of loose.
Well then, I like to yell to the
And also,
party.
by the way, these stones are like this big, like
Bag of holding.
they're big. They're big.
Alright.
Bag of holding. Do you know how big a bag of holding opens to?
I'll
They're
fit it.
big enough to fit Varen.
Yeah, we've all gotten inside a bag of holding at one
We
point.
haven't.
No, we haven't.
We haven't. Not on this channel.
Not this campaign.
All right. Anyways,
So I'm just trying
Varen
to
was
party.
just telling stories about a different life
Yeah.
in a different universe.
So I'm gonna scream to the party. Can someone with night vision come help me?
That'd be me.
I pick up a pebble and I cast light on it and just throw it at him. Like, catch!
roll.
Oh fuck.
No, you roll to get it to him. Yeah, you're throwing it.
Dexterity, I'm assuming?
Strength.
Strength? Oof.
Because you're throwing.
+1, I think. 15.
All right, so it gets to you in the same area. Do you let it just hit you and bounce down, or do you try and catch it?
I can see it, right? It's a,
Yeah, it's a light source.
How
like
big
it's
is
like
the
a.
pebble?
It's like
It's like you're at a rave party, man.
Like that? That's
it's,
it?
it's this big, but the light on these things, I'm pretty
Is
sure,
equivalent to a torch.
Oh,
is a
okay.
torch.
How much
So
light
it's
gives
it's
off.
like this much, but the light is like a 20-foot like sphere of
so
light.
you can see everything around.
So this is like the sun coming at you, but the rock is this
Okay.
big.
It'd be like a bulb. It'd be like a light
It's not
bulb.
that
coming
dark
out.
yet.
Okay, well then I want to like do like
It's
a
still
super
light.
cool like backflip, and then like when it like as I'm doing the backflip.
You're holding a brick. I threw a
All
rock
right,
at
all
you.
right, hold on. Let him go. Let him go, guys. All right, I want acrobatics from you then.
Okay,
Disadvantage.
let me finish this. So I'm gonna do a backflip, right, and then as I'm like in the air, I'm gonna put my hands between my legs and catch what's between my legs.
All right, acrobatics.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage
Disadvantage.
while holding the brick.
Yeah, well, you're holding a brick. So
No, he said he put it in his bag of holding.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right.
If he hadn't put it in his bag of holding, might be a different story here.
That's a not natural 20.
Not natural 20. Alrighty. So it looks pretty smooth and everything. Like it's you fumble around with your hand between your legs trying to catch it quick, but you do manage to get a hold of it. You get a hold of the
fuck is that crowd doing?
And he lands, and his arm, your arm, like you didn't whip your arm
Compound
around
enter the
quite quick
chicken.
enough. So it's like when you
Into the
land, your
fist.
arm is still up under your legs, and you're holding the glowing
Did he
rock.
catch that with his udders?
I need gopher chucks.
So you have a glowing
I
rock.
do have golden rock. And whatever her name is next to me still.
Oriana is, yeah.
Whatever
Okay.
her name is. You know
So-
her. You came with her here.
I think the best course there would be to keep removing the rocks a little more, so I can like watch this thing fall when I drop it into the
Okay.
thing.
Do you want to remove more rocks?
Yeah, remove more like loose
Athletics
ones.
check.
How many?
Also, the rocks
one
only
for
good
each
for an
stone.
hour.
How many
so-
stones are left?
The light's only good for an hour.
All right. Well,
It's okay.
I'm just dropping it in.
I just keep throwing rocks on them.
All right. I got 3. Well, that's a nat one, so that one definitely don't come out. Well, that's a total of 7. 15 and 15. So 2 15s and a 7, but one is a nat 1.
Alright, so the one that was the nat 1, it was the first one you went for, and as like you tried to pull it up, like you got it up a little bit, but then it slipped and it smashed your finger and you start sucking on your finger, and you're like,
Okay.
looking around hoping nobody saw that. People definitely saw it. But then you get that one out again, and then you get another one out, and so you got one left still to get out.
Okay, that's good enough.
It's looking pretty loose at this point.
I'm just gonna
Like,
drop
the
the
other two
light.
that are holding it up are not really holding it up anymore.
I'm just gonna drop
So-
the light down there and watch it
Alright,
fall.
sounds good. So what you see is about a 5-foot wide shaft. And the rock goes down, and to your best estimation, it goes about 20 feet, and then you hear it go as it hits something.
Only 20 feet.
About 20 feet.
Okay, relay that to the party.
Elbaton this entire time would have been sitting on top, near whoever's up there, Utilio and whoever else is up there, and in Ezra, as Ezra like circles around, just kind of keeping a perimeter around the ziggurat. So if you relay that, Ezra will fly down. I'm assuming the hole was big enough for an owl to get in.
It's a 5-foot wide.
Okay.
I have to tuck the
Is the
wings in just a
hole
little bit.
in the top of the ziggurat?
Yeah.
Like in the actual pyramid thing?
Yep.
Okay. Ezra will fly at, like, kind of, not fly full speed where he's going to impact, but, like, hop, flutter into the hole, and kind of assess if there's a safe perch that he can land on or anything in there.
Alright, Ezra goes down in. It is, besides the light from the rock, it's pretty much a dark room otherwise, but it lights it up fairly well, to where it can see all the walls, flies around, doesn't really see really much of anything of note, and then, like, nowhere it can really land on. Let me just quick double check that.
Tower finger.
I'm in Foofy.
It's starting to smell like feet in here. Is it?
I wonder why.
Feet
It's
and
like,
farts.
I don't know, 2, 4,
Yeah, there's
6,
not
8,
really
10
any,
feet.
like,
Right, how do you do this fast?
things that it can really land on, so it just kind of quick whips up and around and goes back up to the top.
Okay. That's cocked. Perception. What?
You saw you back on the dice.
There we go. Perception. I rolled the exact same. That is a 9.
A 9.
It's pretty bad for something with advantage on perception checks.
Yeah, especially when doing sight stuff. Ooh. Like there's like as it's flying around, like there's some wall carvings and stuff, but you're whipping around pretty quick because you can't quite like do the fly and hover kind of thing in there. It's not quite big enough for that. So whipping around.
Pretty small room, though.
Yeah, it's maybe like 20 feet by 20 feet, we'd say. So literally, like the rock is just barely enough to light it up with like bright lights. There's like a corner off in the distance where like the rock didn't get to where it's like dim light in that corner, but also owls are nocturnal, so light.
Yep.
That always is right. But flies around, it sees like there's some as it's like flying, it sees quickly. There's some like bright paint kind of stuff on the walls, and then it is like, okay, I can't land anywhere in here. It's too small. Tries to shoot its way back out the little 5-foot-ish hole. Narrowly missing that one rock that's still there.
Pretty big owl. I don't know what that
I
means.
know. That's what
There,
I was
she's down there.
there's still that one rock
Shimmer
right there.
down.
It's like,
No
I
thanks.
almost forgot about it. It's like, shit.
You got rope.
Alright, well,
You cold?
I'm gonna shit down the
A
hole.
little, but I don't want to turn the heat on because it'll get fucking hot in here.
Elbaton will come out of it and say, well, we should go down there.
Who's first?
Will you just waving your hand in front of my face?
No! And here I was. Believe it or not, me and Agatha are like a distance from you because I threw a rock at him. So I'm nowhere near you guys.
And I
Okay,
back.
so we're going down there? Is that the concern?
Otherwise, yes.
There's carvings and paintings and interesting shit.
Yep, alright.
No, he just pooped down there. That's all. It's not interesting at all.
Man, manure, horse, cow thing, man, bear, pig. I don't know.
Get down there with me, crops growing.
Alright, well, I have a rope. I think I still have a rope.
I'm pretty sure I ate your rope.
To try to get it back out in case that
How
issue.
How many feet of hempen rope do you smoke per day?
Alright.
I used to
You
smoke
dropping rope
3
down?
feet of
She's
rope
got
a day.
She's got 50 feet as well, Agatha.
Trying to
does.
find my rope.
Well, Agatha has 50 feet. Do you really need to even find yours this one?
It's only a 20-foot deep.
I'm just seeing Otilio squeezes herself through the hole, holding her arms on the, and then drops to 10 feet.
I have
Probably even less than 10 feet at that point.
Wait, but
Is
how
it
do you
not
get
even
back
that
up?
far down?
It's only a
20
20
feet.
foot.
So, like,
Yeah, but how do you get back up then?
I'll throw a rope.
I have
Grab
150 feet of rope. You said someone already had
Acrobatics
50?
to land.
Agatha has
So,
50 feet.
See if you roll an ankle or something.
Just wrap it around the fucking
Yeah, it's 10
anchor
feet,
somewhere
but
up
I've
top
never
of a
seen somebody
rock.
come off of like a 6-foot
I'm-
structure.
I'm
and
proficient
roll
in
it.
that. I'm down for it. I'm proficient in acrobatics. So.
Well, I say, Agatha, let's tie that rope out here. And I grab
22.
22. Okay.
I have
Superhero
boot
landing.
bags, right?
Yeah.
Anything over 20 is always a superhero landing.
Alright.
You land, you hit, and the moment you hit, you start to hear a slight grinding noise from somewhere within the town.
Oh no.
Like stone on stone kind of grinding noise, not like
I also
grinding
jump.
noise.
Okay.
Not like him grinding noise, like stone on stone grinding.
I will follow her into the pit.
Jumping down as well.
Yeah.
Acrobatics in
your friend jumped into a
Are you
pit,
gonna
would
get
you
out of the way
follow?
quick enough?
Oh yeah, I'll sidestep if I see the the Minotaur coming at
I'll
me.
be
But
moving.
I will
I'll be
also
moving.
call out,
You'll move.
everyone hold, get the rope ready, and I'll listen for the grinding.
And as that was happening, Varen was going to say to... Who has it? Agatha? Agatha, let's tie this rope to something, and I offer an arrow. I thought I had boot daggers or something. Apparently I don't.
She'll just tie it to the hot.
I mean, I can fully believe
the
it,
last
but-
top
Yeah.
brick.
Apparently, okay, I do.
I would
that.
assume that would be good.
I mean,
Yeah,
I know that we
just
talked
lasso
at one point about
like
how Varys
the
has
arrow
daggers.
And
my
it's probably a
daggers,
pretty
my
big
daggers.
brick still.
Alright, well, I was
She just lassos it to the biggest brick
Oh,
on
if that
top.
works, I was going to
Yeah,
offer to
that's
stab
the-
a dagger into something.
Into
if
like
we
the
needed to.
archway kind of thing.
Yeah, just kind of holds
The
it
big
down.
stone archway that's up top. Yeah.
I was
Tied
mid
on
jump.
that.
Or to the coatl maw that's holding him.
Nah,
Varen,
not
no,
do that.
No,
You
those
want to do that one? You wanna do that
archway.
one? Yeah, you want to do that one?
Varen, just for good measure, Varen just stabs 2 daggers in, like, near the opening of the hole, just in case he's down there and needs to, like, throw a rope to something.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Do we need to, like... Did
You're
that
able
just
to
work?
get it in between a couple bricks. Like,
So it's-
you kind of wiggle a little, and you're like,
Okay,
I think that'll hold.
Right.
I think that'll hold.
good enough.
I was mid jump when she said, "Don't come down the hole." So
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
already
you're
on your
in
way
there.
down.
yeah.
Somebody somewhere far off was yelling timber.
We've got cows!
All right, acrobatics for your
Move
landing.
out the way.
Ooh,
Move, bitch! Get up.
that's an 11.
I'm 11. Okay. So, I mean, did you jump down, or did you do like Utilio did and like hold
I mean,
on and then release?
I don't think I can fit down the hole if I like jumped and like squeezed. I think I had to like shimmy.
You'd
it.
have to kind of shimmy it down
Yeah.
because nobody still moved that last.
I
step.
have-
Yeah.
Also, I have an image of you just running down the steps and like at first like torpedo, like a bull charging, but like torpedoing into the hole.
There with that last brick. Just
Like, this is the head, and then midair
Yeah.
just...
all right. So at that point, then you'll land fairly well enough and kind of like lose your footing for a moment, but then you do regain.
I have
your footing.
hooves, so I don't lose my footing, and I don't roll my
You
ankles.
lose your hoofing. So
I don't roll my ankles. I have hooves.
horses and cows still have ankles.
Yeah, but it's like weird. And
Like
not
we,
like not
we
like
have
this.
to kill you if you make one of us. It's in the rules.
So he's falling, right? Like pretty
He'll never
pretty
race
fast
again.
velocity.
No, he's not going that fast.
No.
You lose the wagon wheel on one of your oxen.
way past the one rock that's still
Oh, okay.
standing there.
So
You
he
know
has
when you
to-
move that one last stone?
That's a good point. We need a cart that Delzo pulls. Like we really do. Like that's our main like travel cart.
Alright, time to ford the river now, Delzo.
Get down.
You lost an oxen. Oh wait, shit!
We only had one!
He's downriver somewhere.
There can only be one
Oh
Delzo.
no, Dazzle died of dysentery.
Alrighty. So you land, more or less okay. No damage taken, but definitely like it wasn't as clean a landing as the other person's was. A little jealous, but all right. So you're in there. You also hear some of that like stone grinding sound. It sounds like it's below you guys somewhere. You can't quite pinpoint where exactly, but after about 2 minutes, the grinding stops.
So I'm guessing since we just dropped down, the floor is somewhat solid.
Yeah, I mean, you can look
Okay,
around
fine.
now and you see, like, you can actually see what's in there.
Okay.
So perception checks, since you're actually in there.
And we're only those 2 are down?
Yep, only the, I mean, unless others went down.
Well,
in the
you
meantime.
told us not to.
Right. I
Yeah.
would wait till like for the first
Let's
thing
send
I'm
the
waiting
heaviest
for like
two
one of
down
the
first.
walls to start moving and like the trap to go off.
Right.
And after
Right,
right, yeah, like
No.
once I'm sure that that's not happening, I would wait and listen to the
Lots.
sound and try and pinpoint it.
I'm
And
like,
then if the sound stopped, then I'd be like, it seems safe.
Question mark? I don't know.
Make sure the ropes are secure.
Okay, guys, all clear.
God, that dice rolls like shit. 11 for perception.
11.
Passive
already.
of 17.
I got a 15 perception.
15? Cool.
What's passive perception?
Well, passive perception is just kind of like what you take in of the world around you while you're walking around without consciously, like, looking
Oh,
around,
okay.
like, okay, what the fuck's going on, like, paying attention kind of thing.
I only have a 9 for passive.
Yeah, I mean, that happens. Wait, you have
So that'd be
you
a
have
point
negative
where...
to wisdom?
I have
what's-
negative
yeah.
1 wisdom.
Okay.
He rolled a 16, got a 15 for
Oh,
his
okay.
roll.
So that'd be like
Fair enough.
you would ask that the player, "What's your passive perception?"
Yeah, it would
for
just be
certain
something I kind of like
things.
keep track of, more or less, but we haven't really had any need for it so far.
Right.
All right. So wait, what did you get?
11.
Yeah.
11.
11. Okay. So looking around, like you're not a bird, so you don't have to like quick look. So you're able to look around. There's like some relief carvings in like the walls and stuff. There's some brightly colored paintings and things. Not really your cup of tea, really, Utilio. Not really your cup of tea either, really. It's just, it looks like the same kind of mumbo jumbo that was over in the Drexacoon village on the walls and stuff. In the gotta make sure I get my directional terms proper here. Alright, so there are two columns in there's a column in two corners. There's one in the southeast and there's one in the northwest. Kind of opposite corners of each other there. So, well actually,
There's no loot
Could
or
just-
money.
just for the sake of keeping everything kind of sort of
That is not big.
something like that. That's the size of the room.
I'd take up the.
Most of
You
it.
take up
Yeah.
one little square part of it. You
rolled
both
5
do.
feet.
So
Okay.
the where you guys drop down would be the
Do we
it'd be
need to
more or less
turn on the map
right
cam,
about
or are we?
here.
Oh yeah.
Be right about here-ish. So there's that, and then we'd have columns. Let's see here.
Oh, he's mobile.
Everybody just look for that ass.
Rebass, fart. You can call him. Right into his mic.
I had a couple, but yeah, if you got some, it'd be faster for you to find them than me. One might say.
Scene change.
Flourish.
No
You
spoilers.
don't have that baton. Only I do.
It's a race.
It's the least used thing on my character.
Well, I know, but I built this belt 20 years ago, and the little belt loop thing that just covers this part just fell off the other day.
Did you hit play?
I already have it.
Oh, okay. Or recorded, sorry.
I'm changing my alphabet.
Have fun with that. Alrighty, so you guys are inside the room. We've now gotten the map all squared away. If you're looking at it on the map camera, the two white square sections are the pillars, or the columns, which have just, once again, light carving etched reliefs into it. Kind of just looks like lizard folk kind of people, wearing masks, wielding weapons and whatnot, fighting stuff.
Fighting stuff.
I mean, neither one of you really rolled super high on your perceptions, and
Things happened and stuff.
They were like
Yeah.
fighting lettuce or something.
so
Attack of the Bullmen.
I
Do you want us all to come down to this tiny
yeah.
little
Once after it's been a few minutes,
only push you guys along so much.
I will say. It appears to be safe. Come on down.
Who's going first?
I mean, I already shouted that at the group earlier.
Let's keep taking the biggest first, I guess. So Agatha will go down next.
Test the weight of
She'll use the rope, you know, to make sure the rope's good.
Strength check. Oof. It's not very
Just a regular strength check?
Yep.
10.
Wait, is it?
Wait,
Athletics, my mistake, sorry.
13.
13, you make it just fine. No problems. Or Agatha makes it, I should say.
One of the ladies.
Oriana
And
will
Varen.
make her way
Some of
down
the
as
ladies.
well. She got a thing for controlling pieces, right?
I think so.
So too.
For controlling what?
I know if she casts It might even be a cantrip, but for sure a spell of a certain nature she can like fly or float for.
Oh, that's first level spell or higher.
I have both of those. Levitate and fly. I also have feather fall.
Oh, hers is it just happens automatically when she casts a spell.
And a guitar.
Okay, so she'll, because I haven't said it yet, at this point she'll cast Mage Armor on herself. First level spell. And then bonus action.
Something's
she'll,
gonna happen down there.
Use her little fly of 10 feet or whatever to soften the fall and whatnot. Not quite fully all the way down, but she makes it relatively easily.
It's a very graceful jump.
Yes. With a nice little flying flourish at the end.
Flourish!
I'm trying to repin everything back into her little clipboard thing.
Elbaton will, and Ezra will land on his arm, and he'll say, "Now, Ezra, sit on the perch at the top, and I'll call you if I need you. Good bud." And then Elbaton will
Athletics.
slowly inch his way down the rope.
Athletics.
Before he does that, Mage Armor.
While
Always good idea.
Elbaton is doing that, Varen just jumps past Elbaton, grabs the rope that's under him, and spins down it like a skipper.
Came in like a wrecking ball.
Check.
Elbaton rolled a natural 1 on his athletics check.
He's
So-
falling into
Alright,
Varen.
He's
wait, did you
getting-
jump in front of Elbaton, or?
So Elbaton was already like climbing down,
Okay,
and then
yeah.
I jumped over him, but had my arm out and grabbed the rope like under his feet.
I'm assuming Elbaton gets swung and thrown into
But
the walls.
what did you tell me to roll?
Athletics.
It's a gentleman's 9.
So I'm saying at the temple, do I see Elbaton falling to his doom?
Just
I mean,
like
it's
that.
not like falling to
Well, I just-
doom.
It's not that far. You'd like maybe hurt your ankle a bit or something.
You make it down not as gracefully as you were hoping, and you don't
Rope
hurt
burn.
yourself too much.
Literally like seconds before he hits the ground, I cast feather fall on him.
On
Okay.
Elbaton.
On Elbaton. But it's that moment where you're like, oh, and it's just like a,
What's the range on that again?
feather fall, 60 feet.
Okay.
So
I
yeah.
was just like, I always use it on myself. I never have used it on somebody else. I was like, I don't know what
Yeah,
that
just like
range
a-
is actually. So, okay. So last second, he's like, huh? Oh.
And then I just
He
kind of.
doesn't say thank you at all.
I just
He
like-
expected you to do that for him if that happened.
But now, so now I'm like, so what I'm gonna do is hop down and like do like the Batman like swoop. I'm like using my wings to kind of like give me to slow down, but I like claws out on my feet to like aim for his shoulders to land on him.
On Elbaton?
Not Elbaton.
Okay.
Would you like acrobatics on this?
Yes, I would actually very much so like this. And also just Elbaton just like steps.
Oh my
Well,
god.
you gotta remember, he's going down. He's probably gonna be the one closer that you're gonna land on.
I aim for
Oh, you're-
Elbaton though.
Okay.
Like purposely, like I knew I had to save his ass, so I was like, I'm going for you. 24.
Alright, so as you like crest out through the bottom of like underneath the stonework and whatever, you got about 10 feet of gap, and you manage to get a little somersault, and then like you just land squarely on his back, and just feet first, kind of like almost like a twirl kick, and then you just land yourself perfectly. Like you don't land on him, but you definitely kick him, and it kind of knocks him over a little bit.
What a soft landing.
Exactly.
Using his own
used him to
voice.
slow you
Using
down.
his own voice. What a soft landing.
You used him more to soften the fall. Like you slowed yourself down by springboarding off.
It works.
Yep. All right, and I think that's everyone down then, right? You're down. You're down. You're down. You're down.
Yeah.
You're down. You're down.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
think went down, right?
Yeah.
Yep,
we
so
had to
everybody's
just
in
use
there,
the
so
rope.
the room's
Oh,
quite
I guess I
full
went down
up.
already.
Use the rope.
I think it literally will probably like fill up every
How's
ounce
the
of the room.
light? Did that light dim out then?
It's still going. Because it's an hour. It hasn't
Sure.
been an hour yet.
No.
Agatha, Utilio, if anyone else would like to get forceful with me again while we're down here.
Yeah, no, it's literally you guys are like
Just
taking
like-
up like the whole room with all of you in it. Because there's 7 of you, and there's the 2 columns. So that's all of it, more or less. Oh wait, no, there's a little bit of wiggle room because it's like 3. So there's
I'm a small creature, so I don't really take up.
there's a couple of
I'll take up a
spots
whole 5.
where there's not a whole bunch of take up. But
There's a
all right,
large. They take
So-
Not large.
what you guys doing?
Well, I want to.
I mean, Ariana, she's now like seeing all these carvings and reliefs and stuff, and she's like, once again, anthropologist mindset of hers is like, I'm
What do you
looking at
see?
everything.
Oriana.
She doesn't see
Oriana
much.
Grande.
Her investigation did not show up much. She's a little too enthralled by some of the paintings.
So there's no obvious like opening or doorway or anything like that. Okay, Elbaton is going to look. He's going to use investigation to look for like a exit to the room or a passage or something like that. 21.
21. All right. So looking around, you notice that, or Elbaton notices that the base of each of the columns, it looks like they're not like straight on the stonework. It looks like they could be moved around with enough effort to where looks like there could potentially be something underneath, like a hole, another hole, more or less, underneath both of the columns. Can't quite tell which one to choose, but seems like both of them, there's a little bit of space there. A taster report.
Manbull,
A Jono's taster report.
move this stonework.
Who?
Manbull.
Thank you.
Hold on. At the when I hear him say, call me Manbull, being a barbarian and having the power to rage.
I mean, I would just.
Please look inside here before you start.
No, just.
All
Because
right,
you're
so
not in range to fight him. You
what
have
are we
to
doing?
first kill a couple.
So I was
of
like
us.
saying like how I am a barbarian and have low temper. I'm gonna yell at him for calling me Manbull
What?
first.
Yeah, I got some.
Are you raging?
No, not raging.
Okay.
But like, how dare you call me Manbull, tiny human?
Where's your list?
Yeah, you got it right. Fixed his
Where's the list?
I don't have. There's no way to lisp in that. There's no F.
Yes, there is.
Hi.
You can lisp in any tone of voice.
I fix your lisp.
His list goes away. All right. Good to know. Good to know. All right. So.
How dare you
yell
call
at
me
him.
Yeah.
Mental?
You can't
I'm gonna
lisp
lisp
with no
in my
F.
British accent.
How do you lisp with no F?
You just lisp in any voice. You just any word has a lisp. It doesn't matter.
Anyway.
Alright. Yeah, I moved the thing. Or try to.
Okay. Roll a athletics to push it aside.
Do we have
Which
two?
one are you doing first?
Do we, yeah, but we have 2 strong people. Can we just move them both at the same time?
What if
You
that
could.
activates a trap?
I mean,
You
what if
put me in my trap
what if
card.
moving
Ow,
on-
yeah.
what if moving only one activates a trap? All right, fine. I'm gonna move the one that I'm.
Are you doing?
The one that
Okay.
I'm
So
closest
just say.
to.
Okay. So we have as I said, a northwest and a southeast.
I'll do
one
the
that he's next to.
northwest.
So southeast, northwest.
I'll do the northwest.
Northwest
You have to
is
go
one.
through everybody for that
Okay.
one.
Oh, never mind. The southeast. Southeast. The one I'm closest
Southeast,
to.
okay.
Southeast.
So strength or athletics check.
25.
With relative ease, you're able to just topple it over. Last second, you're like, oh, move out of the way.
There's nobody there either, which is good.
I know, but he's just.
Sometimes the
he's trying,
closest.
he's trying to be considered, maybe. I don't
Get
know.
out of the way.
Sometimes the
Did you
closest.
say move out of the way?
I'll just-
I don't know how I feel about Albaton and Dane together.
It's a weird combo. Alright, so it shifts out of the way and you see a below it is another shaft going down.
Bird brain, give me another light.
Drop the same light in the hole.
I lost it.
And I'll go down. Another hole.
It's light. Just look for the light.
I lost the light. I need a new one.
I like walk up to him. Like you're all defensive all of a sudden. I like walk up and I just take a hit with his hairs. I go.
Oh.
Okay, so now you have a little bit of a light there
light.
too. I think you have 3 of them going at once.
I think so. I think I got 3 total.
Yeah.
How am I gonna throw this down the hole?
Just drop it.
I drove it down the hole, I guess.
Like it's hot.
Goes down.
It'll still go down the hole.
It'll just fall really slow.
Still going. I don't think the light even has weight either to it. So
10
Well,
minutes
that
later.
doesn't have weight. Eventually, it stops looking like it's descending. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because
Yeah.
it was moving so slowly to
Hey,
begin
you know,
with.
in hindsight,
I
we
should
should
have
have
grabbed a horn or a tooth.
I mean, you could have just touched him and be like, okay, go.
I mean, in
I wanna
hindsight,
kill him.
we should have just like taken the pebble and put it down there and put the hair in the room we're already in.
I mean, so why didn't you do
What?
that?
I didn't think about it until now.
While that is going on, Utilio and Agatha are going to tag team the other pillar
Okay.
and try and move it.
Go for it. You can have advantage or whatever.
Do you want to roll or you
Both
want to?
rolling.
We'll just roll together.
Okay,
Fine. I rolled 19.
21.
More than enough strength there. You both working together, slide the sucker over. It doesn't topple over because you're able to equally weight distribution it, but it just kind of
It's so
slides.
hot watching you move that stone.
It's not quite the straight up and down because it is flushed against the roof, but
Hey,
you definitely
Keep your
slide.
blue stones to yourself.
And as you do, I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ah,
Oh, who
Fuck.
shit their pants?
I tell you what I'm doing while watching you guys move that rock.
okay.
That's
told
the
you
real
what.
reason
Once
for
a
the
month.
Constitution saving throw.
Can't help it, you get me so hot that I rolled a natural 20. What was I doing? A con save?
Yep.
So that's 23.
Uh-huh.
But a natural 20.
25 for Utilio and 16 for Albaton.
18 for Agatha, 9 for Brain.
9.
He has a +3 con
19
for
for
his con save.
Alright, yeah.
19 for Dalzo.
His con save's not great.
Alrighty.
spiked.
So,
No.
I don't like spiced rum very much.
I'll-
So
So it's finished in White Oak Whiskey Castle.
that's why I like it so much. I was gonna say I don't usually like rum a lot, but that's really
no
good.
matter what, everybody's
Yeah, I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah.
5. Here's last one. 6. Alright. Alrighty. So. Yeah. Alrighty. So we got a total of. Hey. It's the exact same as like the average number usually is. Alrighty. So. You got a 9, right?
He sure
I
did.
think you had the lowest out of everyone.
Yeah, sure did.
What was the next lowest?
I don't know.
16 for Albaton.
Okay.
Natural
I think
20
that
for
was the
Varen.
next lowest.
Yeah,
then.
nice.
Because 18 is Agatha, so she's
Yeah,
higher.
So, okay,
I'll do
so you're the only one that fully fails. You take 21 points of
Yay.
necrotic damage. Everyone else takes half damage, so 10 points necrotic damage.
How much damage?
21 for you, good sir.
Oh, lordy.
We'd had a full
As
rest now.
the moment that
Yeah.
the yeah, I need to write that down for her.
God, I can't believe I lost 10 hit points. I'm down so much.
Hey, you were the asshole that was almost dead at 22, and that was after like 4 heals.
Mm-hmm.
So you have no room to duck, sir.
We don't have temp. Nobody gives temp hit points, do they? That's good.
I don't think anybody has a false or that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
No, but I do give free breast exams.
So what happened is, as you guys shifted off that pillar, out from the hole that was underneath it, poured into the room in a very pressurized flow, a cloud of spores and other like fungal kind of spore powder gas cloud kind of thing. And it just flooded your room, and instantly all of you just were inhaling it in. And it just
It makes
you felt it
It
like
makes
straight
sense that
up
I did because I'm the smallest one, so like it's
hits you first, and
Yeah.
it's just like
take a deep
and it
breath.
just
everyone else is
burns,
like,
and you
"Oh,
can
shit."
feel like most of you are like kind of like, oh god. But for you, it was just like you literally felt like your lungs burning, and like it like eating away like some of your throat flesh and everything. Your songs may not be quite as beautiful in the future.
Are you dedicated trap checker?
Those
Do we have one of those?
I don't think there's any Raguis here.
I don't think there
or
is.
monks.
There's no Raguis, no monks.
They don't
Ouch.
have that.
There's a sorcerer.
We're ill-equipped. I was
You got a ranger.
No, I was preemptive on that
That's
one.
the closest
and
I've
then,
seen
I'm
a
like,
ranger.
yeah, we probably should have somebody checking for traps. And I'm like, I don't know if we have a trap checker in this party.
Not really.
So the
What
trap.
would be like the skill for that?
Investigation, but you need usually you need
Intelligence.
thieves' tools to disarm them or anything like that. So
Investigation maybe to
I
find
have
some-
thieves' tools, and I am proficient in sleight of hand, but not investigation.
are you proficient with thieves' tools?
Yes, they were ones that was given to me
Do have a trap checker.
'Cause,
But you're not proficient in investigation.
Correct. I picked up thieves' tools proficiency from being they call him a steward,
So-
like a city
Yeah.
rat,
As the spores kind of work their way up and out through the top, it kind of dissipates out and whatnot. There's still a slight trickle coming in, but as you and Agatha were standing right next to it, you're able to look down and you see it's just 5 feet down there. No, it's just a little hole down underneath, and it's just a small space. It looks like from what you can see, it's not very far underneath.
So
you.
mine wasn't the trap.
Whatever
Theirs
this
was.
is.
I am going. Utilio will stick her head in that small space to get a real good look if there's anything in there.
All right.
Not stick her head in it, but hands and knees, look down and.
All right. So looking down into it, do you have dark vision?
I do.
Okay, so you're able to see kind of the outline of it all. It's just a chamber that's a few feet below, where you are right now. Sticking your head in, it's not too far down for you to be able to get your head clear of whatever the flooring there is. It's only maybe about 5 feet tall, how big the room is, and it's maybe a 5 foot by 5 foot area, or a little more than that. The chamber looks to be completely empty, with the exception of it looks like a giant, kind of one of those mushrooms that it's just you kick it in and it just poof, and just poofs everywhere. So it looks like one of those, and it's it has a little up on top of it, it comes together to a point to that whole like a flower bud kind of. Not quite.
like gloom.
Kind of, yeah, like Gloom from Pokemon, yeah. Kind of similar to that, kind of the top of the head kind of comes together at the top, and more like Bulbasaur at the top of it, how it's all coming together. We're just referencing Pokemon tonight, guys. Hope you play Pokemon.
Miles, the other one.
One of those ones. So you see that, it's off in the corner of it, and you see it's just eking out of it this spore and whatnot, and you see behind it there's this little spot where it probably came out of originally.
Where the spores came out, or where the mushroom came out?
Where the mushroom kind of plopped out of. It was contained in this little room, and then it was let out into it. By what you're seeing. Doesn't seem to be moving really or anything. It's just kind of it probably grew inside that small space, and it was pushing against the walls and whatnot. And then the moment something opened, a grinding of stones and whatnot's opened, it fell out into the remainder of the room. So, but it is still seeping out spores and stuff.
I put it back. We covered that.
Should probably put it in one of our bags of holding. You never know when a necromantic mushroom's
I
gonna...
mean, it's about a medium size.
Here, eat
Yeah.
this.
We may need to party tonight around the campfire.
Yeah. You ever killed the tribal lizardmen? You ever served them poisonous mushrooms?
Doesn't
Death laugh from the crow.
I'm not kidding. I have a giant sack of holding that I don't really want to open and try and scoop this thing into. But if anybody's got a Otilia will ask if anyone has
I
a
don't-
relatively empty bag of holding, they would mind.
Do I have one?
I don't.
I don't think I have one, do I?
Hey guys, I have a bag of holding.
We know.
It's got a few stones in it.
I have a rock in
Yeah,
it.
but it's only stones in it.
When he comes
got it.
around the corner, hit him with the rock!
Yes.
Alright, yeah, I guess I'll go get the mushroom.
I just have a backpack.
You're one of those adventurers.
Backpack.
She's what?
Oh, and look, the backpacks are really small on her.
That's right. I helped her make it, and she's an all-terrain.
Oh,
She's an all-terrain caster.
ATS, all-terrain sorcerer.
Yep.
Sorceress.
She
so,
can fly,
yeah.
she can swim, she can walk.
I'll get the mushroom and put it in the bag of holding.
Okay, so you're jumping into the hole with it?
I am not jumping into the hole, no.
Somebody's got to get into the hole.
I'm grabbing the mushroom.
Well, you got to get into the hole
I have to get
with
in
it to
Oh.
get it.
I'll do it.
Yeah, but see, I don't want to.
Okay.
Baron likes jumping into holes aggressively and quickly.
I'm willing to hold you by your ankles and lower you in if you feel safer in that.
I always feel safe when I'm in your arms, Utilio.
Wait, oh, it's a
I'm
5 foot.
dropping.
No, no.
Just drop him head first out of the mushroom.
It's a 5 foot hole.
Like, roughly 5 feet.
Well,
it's like...
So if you're
kind of
8 feet
flex.
tall, you just.
Oh, yeah, if you're 8 feet tall, you're scraping your head inside there if you're getting down in there.
Yeah, but it's.
Like,
Wait, is there a ceiling on it or is it an open hole?
Okay, so it's a hole that goes down,
Uh huh.
and inside that, like, the room that you drop down into, it's 5
Okay.
feet tall.
Okay.
So I would.
So
I'll
you
do
will
it.
be heavily crouched
Yeah,
down.
so I can't fit at all.
What are we trying to get out of that?
Very
room?
true.
mushroom.
Any attacks you do would be probably a
Mushroom,
disadvantage because of how cramped you're feeling.
The snake!
Snake.
Yeah, Utilio will grab Baron by the ankles and lower him down and down and down.
Going down swinging.
Not too. It doesn't take too long until you're down inside the hole.
I grab the mushroom.
Okay.
It bites you.
While I'm down in the
roll
hole.
a athletics to try and uproot it.
You can spin on that thing.
21.
Ooh.
Okay. You are able to pull it up and out. You kind of squeeze it a little bit, and it releases more spores. So another Constitution saving throw from you.
Nine.
No what?
I gotta take a blast of s'mores to the face.
S'mores?
Spores.
A blast
I can
of
talk, I
s'mores.
promise. I'd
Look
much
at
rather
this
it be a blast of s'mores.
This time you take 28 necrotic damage.
Oof.
As
That's a big
you're
oof
literally
to
right
it.
there, and as you pick it up and squeeze it, it's just like, and it goes straight into your mouth and down into your lungs. You manage to maintain your grip on it, just barely, but you're like on the verge of almost puking because of how much you just took in.
Constant trance.
First he had the tentacles,
Shit
now
just
he's got
turns up
there's stuff
into
flowing
it.
into him now.
That actually scared me for just a second until I saw who it was. I was like,
All black guy.
I thought
they're like us here.
it was just a white face, nothing else, and I was like, wait, what? And then I like re-looked and I was like, oh, it's
Whoa.
just Mike.
Okay, wearing
Yes!
all black.
What are you doing?
So boring.
Stand up.
Yeah. What movie is that? Kingpin, when like the guy's like boozing
What is
and
this?
smoke.
Now
It's
you're
like
a priest.
Now you're a
collar.
Alright.
Don't touch me, priest. I'm too old for you.
No one's too old.
Jeebus.
I don't like that.
He's technically so minor.
Yeah, here's
Yeah,
a minor
yeah.
for you.
Alright,
Well, now we
so
gotta get a picture
Sorry,
of Priest Mike.
fans that are priests.
If you want this picture of Priest Mike,
Yeah.
But no, they were
Patreon.
watching this. They find this to be the devil.
if you want this picture of Priest Mike,
Foosball! Foosball is the devil! I need a
D&D is
dice
the
tray.
devil. It's based on
There's a couple of them.
witchcraft.
Yeah, we got that too.
They're just casting
So
Wow.
just, I don't
It's
know if
like
you want
we
to pause
play
the recording.
D&D.
I'll catch Mike up real quick.
yes.
Mike, would you like to play as?
On a brand new recording, if we're all already quiet, it doesn't necessarily have to be 10 seconds. I know. Is this a brand new recording?
Yeah, we stopped it right before you got in
Alright, we're back.
You gotta bang.
here. We're back!
I have appeared.
Where the hell?
Flourish.
No,
I dimension doored in.
I flourish. You do not.
Mike. You need to shave your face.
Alrighty.
Look like that.
So-
do the both of you match.
Alright.
I don't think I could pull
So
that
you
off.
have
That's a very
this
Dane
big,
look.
medium-sized,
N95 is just.
I get it.
mushroom-esque thingy, spore spitter, we'll call it, that you're carrying.
It just exploded on my
It's
face.
kind of
Oh, yeah.
right into your face.
Down in a hole.
Usually my mushroom is the one exploding on others' faces.
Yep.
I drop him again.
I mean, he's
It
holding
is about
onto
the
it, so
size
it's
of
like
a mushroom, isn't it?
It's like
Yes,
he's holding
a
on to
large
this thing and takes the
portobello
whole arm
mushroom.
short, so
No,
it's like
I was
like-
thinking shiitake.
Sometimes it goes
Okay.
up the shiitake hole.
Do you have a bag of holding though? Like, because that was the whole plan, was to put it in a bag of
Yeah,
holding quickly.
he gave him the bag of
I never
holding.
gave anyone a bag of holding. I just found the bag of holding.
He was supposed to give you.
Retcon, he gave me the bag of holding.
He was supposed to give you the bag of holding.
R-E-T-C-O-N.
All right.
I mean,
Well,
if you're
bag of holding.
I have a back
Oh,
sack.
That's gonna kill it. That's for sure.
Can I put it in the back
no,
sack?
honestly, if Delza didn't, if you're going inverted and having to uproot it and then being able to put it, you can put it in the giant sack of holding that I have. Like
Okay,
I didn't want to like turn that
Yes,
upside
I will.
down. And
I
try
will
and scoop
gladly
one.
put my. I will put my mushroom in your giant sack of holding.
Good.
Utilio.
You were gonna put it in your
I
back.
believe this is
sack
good.
and get 2 sets
Thank
of
you.
balls.
Oh, thank you.
Alrighty. So it is now contained within.
Yes,
So
it is
It's not
contained.
gonna bother what's in there.
It's contained
That's what
for now.
What's in the giant stack of holding?
What isn't in the giant sack of
A
holding?
jar.
But also at the same
There's
time,
really
Or
only
jar.
one, there's only one way to find out, Delzo, what's in the giant sack of holding.
That's by just grabbing that giant sack.
Ripping it open.
Yeah.
cut
You have
it.
to know how to manipulate the sack.
Anyway.
I was trying to make a shaft joke, but I couldn't think of one.
The mushroom is in a shaft.
Like a superhero or what?
Trying to make a
Alright,
dick
so
joke, but I
you
got the
jump up
shaft.
now.
Yeah,
I tried to make
You're
a dick
getting
joke.
heavier, Van.
Oh, he hasn't taken his daily dump. That's probably why.
Yep.
All right. So everybody's back on the same floor. All that's left is the one hole you guys haven't gone into yet. The one that didn't have a bunch of
If there's a hole,
Stinky
I'm
dip or
going into it.
I'm
If
gonna
no one's
run-
explored that hole.
I'm gonna run and then jump head first like a diver into that hole and then do a flip in midair and land on my.
roll acrobatics.
Don't.
I'm gonna heal Baron.
I appreciate that.
Is it cockeyed? It is. God damn it.
Tim was a cockeyed.
It was.
I was like,
My ruling is like if you can
Well-
balance a dice, if it's like one of these, if you can balance a dice on it, then it's not cocked.
Yeah.
If you can't, then it's cocked.
what's up?
Well,
What'd you get?
had a 19 on the dice, but then I re-rolled and got an 8.
All right, so
Aw.
8.
11.
14 total.
14. Okay. You go to dive in, and you underestimate a little bit how far it is, and you kind of go headfirst into it, kind of do that little bit of slide, and then you fall down through the hole. Headfirst. So yeah, not quite the controlled method you wanted, and you definitely don't land the landing.
Guys, why is the cow trying to do all these tricks
So
Hey, haven't you ever heard the story of the cow jumping over the moon?
8 points of damage there for falling.
I guess my ass was out earlier.
As you still land head first. Your one horn definitely has a little nick in it now. It doesn't have the nice sharp point it used to have.
That's fine. We can
I
file
mean,
that down.
I think we could retcon say I got on 19 of the dice.
No.
That's not how retcons work.
Recons never work in your favor.
No.
We all
Retcons
know.
work if they're funny, or if it actually would have happened.
Okay.
Or if the writers of a comic decided they want to supersede the previous writer's work.
Or movie.
That too.
How many wounds do you still have?
I have 38 hit points.
Out of like 67, I think.
He's
He's still looking pretty rough. Let's say that.
9 more.
He looks fine.
I only have 108 out of 126.
Sounds good.
All right.
I'll work hard.
Why don't you eat an entire bag
Wait,
of
where was your
dicks?
health at?
I'm now at 47.
What was it at?
38, 27, 55,
You-
55,
You had
Alright,
one less
get
hit point
swifty.
than me.
Fair half.
Well, shift.
27 half.
I'm gonna shift this over.
Down.
Mike down. Now you Mike that one.
Alright, I'm
No,
just
Mike,
gonna
down.
fold this one
This room
forward.
down?
Yeah, that one.
Don't do it. It's a trap. He's a
trap.
trap.
Oh, Christ on the cracker.
That's a big
Alright,
room.
so, and you drop down into... Whereabouts does it...
Right there.
Right there. I got it. I did it. All right. I did it. I just dropped his.
Too far off!
I just dropped his ass in there. I was like, yeah, that works.
Alright, so, just for clarification's sake, there is 4 pillars in this one.
Here.
Kind of sort of
Here's some more pillars.
Oh, we got pillars.
I got a couple. So they're about equal distance from everything there. And there's even like, unfortunately I can't quite do that with these ones. Just do like little half wall kind of things. Just coming out that far. I wish that they had that. Where you
Those
could
are
do like a little
legit
half
pillars.
walls. That works.
Legit. Remember in
legit.
Copper when you were like, is
So
it
you
lit?
fall to right about there-ish.
That was almost perfect. Are you?
It was pretty
Right.
close. So you
You
do
did
fall
drop.
prone. You don't, as I said, you didn't land your
Yeah, we saw
sit
that.
landing.
We saw him fall.
So, as you kind of get up, the light, it doesn't hit everywhere. Obviously, pillars are casting shadows and
Everything
whatnot.
the light touches.
Honestly, I forgot there was a light down there.
There is, yeah.
A little bit. Forgot about
But,
It's a 60-foot circle. Or sorry.
oh wait, no, you can
20-foot
see.
sphere.
You can see
20
just fine in there.
20-foot sphere.
What?
20-foot sphere.
But you can see just fine anyways. I didn't get far enough reading down the little paragraph that describes the room. So as you enter the room, it's about a 40 by 40 chamber. On the walls, there's little bronze sconces that are hung high up on the walls that cast light out across the wall. Each one has fire, like flames coming out of it, providing the light. The air in here is, as you take a breath in and everything as you enter in, it's very fragrant with the sense of like tropical fruits and flowers. You see the 4 columns around you as you're like starting to get your feet up underneath you, or your hooves. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Your hoofs underneath you. And it seems like these are like weight-bearing pillars for sure,
What?
to where they're holding
Ziggurat.
up a lot of weight
No.
for this ziggurat.
No.
Did everyone catch that? The pillars are weight bearing, holding up the ziggurat.
So what you're
The
saying?
pillars are weight bearing.
So what you're
Don't
saying
tip
is
them over.
So that's
we
kind of
rig them
a
to
brief
explode and
look
a
around
dimension
at
door
what
out
you
of
see.
there.
Well, then
Currently.
I yell up
Flourish.
I yell up to the party above the hole, assuming they can hear me. Guys, this place is pretty lit. Get down here.
If that was a pun, go fuck yourself.
Start moving the pillar back over that way.
We'll find another way to destroy this.
We'll find another way in.
Guys, it's time to enact Operation Abandon Cow.
I didn't get a tenderloin out of it.
Kung Pao action.
Oh yeah, I want to
fist.
ribeye.
I would rather
What the fuck? Oh.
I'll
You're
take the
backup
hours
food.
to-
He's second backup food.
Wait, is there a way to like turn off light?
Darkness.
Yeah, darkness over the light. I don't have that, unfortunately. You have that?
Hello, darkness,
Alrighty.
my old friend.
So, what's up?
I'm gonna start tying a rope off in this room to one of the pillars, and
One of the ones that moves, that can be moved around.
Well, I
I
mean,
would
it's-
say if you're gonna do it the one to the far one because then there's time for it to slide before like it just.
It seals you in.
Seals
I mean, how realistically are? Utilio is about 400 pounds with equipment. Like,
I mean,
Why
this
is-
thing's like half a ton. Right?
Yeah,
I can't use levitate on this fat cow.
okay, well then I will
I don't
spend
have armor though.
however much
Levitate
time is
going-
necessary hammering
going
10 of
500
my
pounds.
pittons in and securing the rope where I know
Right.
that Delzo can climb up it.
So after a little bit, you're able to feel confident in your securing of the pittons and whatnot, and you get the rope lowered down. It gets to the floor with
Okay.
a little room to spare. So, you lower yourself down in.
No.
Who goes first? Who goes first?
me.
Oh, shit.
Besides him, who already did.
Yeah.
500 pounds.
I'll go first again.
All right.
You go first.
Athletics.
having to jump
to
again.
I
Hang
went
out,
down
lower
that
down.
other.
Agatha was before you even.
My inventory is a medium, right? Not a large?
Correct.
Okay, that's what I thought.
The
Athletics.
monster minotaur is a large.
Yeah. So the monster minotaur is a
23.
gigantic.
You make it down A-okay.
Well, that looks like
A
me.
nice little...
I'll go.
Just like me. It's an accident.
Goes down easy. You're going next?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Can go ahead and athletics.
Oh no.
Your way down. Oh, by the way, Ezra is sitting up on top of the ziggurat, on top of the
Way up
archway.
top.
Just hanging out
Back
there.
outside, essentially.
Yeah. Keep it watch.
Kill like hoot if there's trouble.
That's fine.
Hoot once for the bitch is back.
I would assume
Twice
just
for
fly
something
in the
different.
hole that we just went
Yeah.
in. Like,
Hoot, 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 hoot.
Athletics?
Athletics.
Oh.
That is a gentleman's 9.
I'm not saving you this time, like last time.
Not
Yeah,
again.
Last time
this
you
happened
used-
last time too.
And I used
on
feather
roll
fall
one.
when you were this far from the ground.
And then bird braid landed on you.
Yeah,
So
I used to use the landing pad.
Just barely make it down. Like your hands slip and you're like, "Ah!" And then your hand catches like a knot that somebody placed very nicely right before like you would hit the ground. You might have gotten a little rope burn. Definitely, it'll be tender if you have pleasure the later. But
Real men just jump down.
Scrubs.
and
You're not a
next-
real man, you're half cow.
Real man.
Who
We
next?
have the beef.
Oriana
Cal
will
is like,
head down.
I'm not sure. I don't have man legs.
6 plus whatever.
You're essentially a sentient cow.
Yeah.
I've seen some women that are like sentient
8.
cows too.
8.
But
8 total.
8 total. Yeah, no.
I've laid with some of those women.
Also, that knot is very well placed to catch those who would not make it. Otherwise, give them that one last
You
resistance.
should talk about your wife like that.
No.
It was the same thing I did kind of last time where I was kind
she's
of
a nice
What are
lady.
you aiming for this
Yeah.
time?
down.
I was-
Like wings
I was
to kind
thinking
of
about
like
that way.
slow me down
Sure.
a little bit as I jump down.
Would you say you jump down, turn around?
Acrobatics then.
I have boot scoot boogie.
No.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
Get
Oh, that was picturing
Yeah.
the boot scoot boogie.
10 seconds.
I get that reference.
That is the same as last time at 24.
All right, you make it down just fine. Your wings spread out as you come right out the base of it, and it softens
I
perfectly.
usually come out the tip.
It's all ballet.
Just
Sounds
enough to soften the fall.
and I hear him saying, "Go." this,
All right, next we still have Agatha and
Agatha
Rutilio,
go
I
and just-
believe.
grab the rope and slide down.
Okay, athletics.
-1.
Doesn't even matter if you got a -1 on the roll. It's still better than what you roll. That is a 14.
Makes it down with relative ease. Minor rope burn, but nothing too severe. There's some calluses and blisters and whatnots on your hands. Might have lost a callus, but that's nothing new. Time to form a new one.
She's used to it.
Rutilio?
Is it too early to cut the rope and cover it?
I mean, you're sure as hell
I can
try.
dimension door out, so I'm fine.
No, yeah, I'll use
Does
the
it
rope
go
to
through
descend.
Feats of stone?
As long as I can describe it,
Okay.
and it's within
I was like, I'm
500
pretty
feet.
sure it would anyway.
So,
27.
Polymorph in this.
So-
Cut the rope and push it over.
No.
Building.
I do it quick. No. I'll
Cut the rope and they're kind
I'll
of stuck.
basically hand over hand come down the rope and then jump off and superhero land
Not a
again.
problem.
it's really hard
Like,
on
not
your
even
knees.
using your feet to wrap the rope around your feet. You're just literally muscling arm over arm.
Just yeah.
Looks like nothing.
You're just doing like,
I was gonna say
looks
the
like arm day.
Chappelle is Prince where he dunks it and then lets go of the rope. Just slowly floats down.
God, I fucking love that. episode.
Yes. All right, so you're all in there now. Cool.
Wait, who's this?
That's me.
Everybody should be in there. So
everyone's in the giant cavernous hole.
Yeah, baby.
what you guys doing?
Guys, don't
Kung fu
touch
fighting.
the pillars.
Why?
They support the place.
Are there any paintings, carvings, markings?
Perception. look your ass around.
No.
Yes.
Not for me. This is Oriana.
Varen walks to the
okay.
walls and just starts looking and touching shit.
I'm gonna look for like draconic writing specifically.
18.
No,
for
look-
perception.
wow.
Who's looking for
Alright.
shit specifically?
I drop a shit on the spot on the floor just for him.
10.
Okay. So there is you see carved on the columns. There's carved on them what looks to be the Draxacoon warriors that you've seen in other carvings and stuff within the ziggurat. You notice on the walls they're adorned with bright pigments depicting the Draxacoon's battle against the Sakra. And, like the Sakra are shown riding lightning wreathed, like bird dragon kind of looking things, and wielding these giant lances of what looks to be like fire. And then you just see like dozens and dozens of dead Draxacoon lizard folk.
Sounds like a Dragon Force
Like
song.
right underneath, like where like looks like one of these like fiery lances is. Also looking around, you see dozens of pieces of pottery. Most of them look to be still sealed, and are stacked up in like on the walls, on little like shelves and whatnot.
I'm going to walk up to a pottery and just go, yeah.
You're breaking it open.
Damn it, Link.
Legend of Zelda. That shit.
Yeah. That's what I was going for.
It flashes, disappears, and then there's a fully cooked rotisserie chicken there.
Alright.
I was just gonna make a reference, but yeah, I'm doing
Can you
this.
break one open?
Yes, I will.
Okay. So you're breaking one open. Pouring out of it comes dried fruit, herbs, and flowers.
All right, fuck yeah.
And then you also take 2 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
As
Fuck
there's
no.
also a little puff of spores that come out with it as well.
So smack it and
Was
run.
there anybody else right next to him when he did it too? Like right next to him?
Well, I mean, we're all right next to
Not
him
this
right
guy.
now.
Not me.
This guy, I'm guessing I'm looking at this one pillar over
Sounds
here.
good. Okay. So that
I'm
was
just
just you.
inspecting walls way far from him.
So while looking around and whatnot,
Yeah, I'm looking at the pillars to see how sturdy they are. Don't want to be down here where they're not sturdy.
so looking around, you see off in this corner of the room, far corner, the northwest corner, we'll say that one. It looks to be that there is a dormant version of what you have, or you put in the giant bag of holding. Hasn't
mushroom?
like woken up yet. It's just kind of like in like a slumbering state. It's not like oozing anything out or anything like that.
But another mushroom, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's also
So don't touch it.
I guarantee one of these pots is a mimic.
Ceramic.
Don't let.
I guarantee you that every one of these pots is a drum.
I wonder if any of these pots has actual pot.
Don't
Ooh,
tell
good
Dallas all
question.
that. He'll think these pillars are a drum.
Did you know these pillars are a drum? Dead.
Team wife.
Rocks
Total
fall,
party
everyone
kill.
dies.
alrighty.
Screen guy.
I'm sorry, I was wrong. It was that corner. Has one of those in it. Sorry.
How dare you?
I was looking at it.
Shame. Ding ding.
Put it here, then here.
Alrighty. So,
It's in the now.
cool.
It's even green.
Cool.
It's like poisonous.
So, what you guys doing?
That's how I'm checking the pillows.
Taking the pillars?
You know, like how good in shape they are.
Investigating?
Like,
Still inspecting
investigating
walls.
Pillars.
Go and investigate the pillars.
Investigating the pillars.
Which one are you starting with?
Oh!
Natural 20. The one I'm next to.
That one?
West one.
Northwest.
Yeah.
So, as
22
you are investigating
natural.
it, you're looking around. Man, these carvings look like really intricate and very detailed. And as you're looking at it, literally it starts to pop out of it. And it's coming out of it now.
The carvings
A
are?
stone version of this warrior is coming out of the stone. Like, the stone thing is coming out.
Reptile.
And at the same time, you hear there's a crash, like the kind of crashing sound of like stone coming out of stone. You hear that same sound from behind you.
Oh no.
As
As you roll for initiative.
and everybody roll for initiative.
Wasted my 20.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a 20.
Bullshit.
What do you need?
Oh, I only rolled a 3 on initiative, but that's an 11.
I roll garbage every initiative roll.
You got a 1?
I got 11. That's a 7.
That's a 1.
That's a 7.
Fucking 1.
That's a
Another
1.
one.
That's a 7.
Yeah, I got a 1. Tim got a nat 1.
I got a natural 7, thank you.
Damn.
So it ends up being an 11. 7, 11. Yeah.
Should we pause recording or?
No,
Live.
I got minis.
Er,
There we go. We'll just use
I'm just cracking my old man knees.
All right. So we'll just use these.
Crack-a-lack.
Popping out of this one, and popping out of this one.
No.
I think the room is going to limit it on our polymorphs.
Yes, just.
I said go big or go home.
Also, every ability I have.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I was.
Shatter's probably not.
Yeah, I'm not.
in here.
I'm not gonna fuck around with Shatter. Not when.
So
Shatter.
are the pillars still there, and they just came out of the pillars, or were they the pillars?
They were part of the pillars. So,
Okay.
it's
So the
like
pillars
those
are even
those two
weaker.
pillars are now
Weak.
would be considered weak for sure.
So definitely just smack the
So
pillars.
don't
No.
touch the pillars.
That's what I told you guys.
Already.
So now I
Don't
want you to
use
shatter.
No, don't use Shatter. I mean, yeah, you Shatter. You guys all die, and then I'll be fine. Actually, no. I
Yeah,
can
you
take
live
one
forever.
person with me, and it's
Stretch
Utilio.
out.
The creature's made of
Working everything
stone.
out.
I
take
sit all day
disadvantage
and
on
now all
shatter.
night.
I know.
Alrighty.
Like,
So.
Maybe
so
you
this
like,
object.
go out more.
Let's talk about objects. But it might kill them.
No,
Jumping
what are you doing?
snowboard jumps last night. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah. Well, I'll have you know that I stubbed my toe last night, and I only cried for 20 minutes.
What a bitch.
Comforting pat.
Why did you cry after stubbing your toe?
It's a
Come on,
SpongeBob reference.
Putz.
Good God. Did they not have SpongeBob in Idaho?
No, I did. I watched
Grew up on
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. I was raised on the SpongeBob, bitch.
Same.
Oh, that's the second time I've hit my knee on this fucking table. How has that never happened before? And twice tonight. Fucking knee
There's
rolls
a
in
lady
that
at work
one.
called
What's
Nine
someone
Toes
gotta do
right
to get a
now.
cocksucking gin tonic?
She smacked her. She broke her pinky toe.
Who?
Some lady at work, so I've been calling her Nine Toes now.
10.
You can't.
We definitely should have paused the recording.
Yeah.
All good. What is everyone else got for their?
Utilio has a not natural 20.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Oriana has a 6.
She didn't do very good either.
Vern is a 47.
Bullshit.
Barbarians get advantage on initiative
Oh,
rolls.
that's right, I do.
Sons of bitch. Didn't help.
Very
It didn't
It
help.
did not help.
She rolled a 6.
11.
3.
Six
Take it
and
or
a-
leave it.
That was what the roll essentially was.
3.
I got a 2
plus
from
8.
it.
I was like, I know you have a really high plus. So I was like, what? Albaton?
I have a gentleman's 9.
Bird Brain is an 11.
Fucking A.
I guess the
Or
hell.
you two decide who goes first with the 11s.
Who's the 11?
I rolled a 3 with a plus 8.
Agatha also has
Alright,
a
so
9.
We'll say Aaron's 11.5.
So you can go first. Agatha also has a 9, which matches his.
So Albaton 9.5. And
You
Dalzo,
going before
20.
me or after
Not
me?
natural.
you and Ut. Jesus Christ.
Who's going first?
Yeah, you two figure out who's going first between the two of you.
Wait, what'd you guys roll?
Tony's until he can go
What's
first.
what's your dex, Delzo?
Not good. Oh wait, never mind. Pretty plus 3.
You're going first.
Okay.
What's your dex?
5.
You're going first.
Alrighty, so
I'm gonna ask.
Off your phone.
Yeah. Get off the phone.
Everybody was bullshit.
alright, so
You're doing
the
math.
one that's close to you,
you
it
weren't.
doesn't get a surprise run on you because you had your natural 20 for looking at it and whatnot, but the one that is close to the one behind you will get this one back here. Will end up getting a surprise on you, as you weren't looking for it.
I feel like your feat means that you can't be surprised.
My what?
Don't you have a feat
Yeah,
that
Alert.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
that
I
gives
can't
you
be
your
surprised.
super high initiative?
Alrighty, so then we're all
That
good.
is
Then no
correct.
surprise rounds.
Yeah.
So then we'll start out Delvo, top of the round.
Am I close to any of them?
Just read your feet.
No.
It's
I mean,
just
look,
gonna be
no.
enough.
I know what you're
How
talking
easy
about.
can I get to them?
You can make it there with your movement, probably. Maybe.
It's more of a
5, 10, 15. Yeah, you can get there.
He's
in
a
20
barbarian.
feet.
He can
to
make
like
it.
flank this one. You know.
All right.
It'll be
So
an advantage.
dash, you can use every action, right?
You can get there to movement.
Dash is an action, but you can get there with
Don't
your
Oh, I was in a dash and use part of my going rush stuff.
Oh,
You get a
can
rage
do that if
first?
you want.
Oh yeah, I guess I should try rage. Oh,
Bonus
rage.
action,
Yeah,
rage.
but then I can't do going rush on this one. Okay, so yeah, rage, and then I'm gonna run over to him, and
Okay.
then hit him with my horns.
This
Sound.
one, right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing so.
Yeah.
You get to an advantage because you're flanking him.
Is it on the back side of one of
Yeah,
your
it would be
pages?
right up against the wall then.
Wait, I get advantage on what?
Attack.
Your attack rolls.
Because you're
him.
flanking.
Cool.
How do you have?
Not on the front. And you're
Oh,
in the
you
back.
don't have alert. So you are
Ooh,
surprised.
that's what we're done nicely.
such high initiative.
Because you have a +5 dex.
Is it observant?
What makes it 8?
Your proficiency bonus.
Yeah. 5 plus
Yeah, I only had +8 with my fighter because I had alert.
Never mind, I'm surprised. Whoa!
We can get to that after this.
Whoa!
creatures.
Alright, so what'd you?
I have a
Close for
27 to
5
hit
That will hit.
and attack. Ooh, we an 8.
8, and this is with your horns.
Yeah.
Does he
It's a
have
D6 plus
advantage?
5.
Oh, I thought that was your to hit.
No.
Alright,
Oh,
so
I was like, oh.
your horns strike, but you don't penetrate.
Yeah.
No
It just
penetration.
glances off more so.
And
You
then
have
yeah.
like a second attack.
No, I do. I was getting there. Okay, second attack. I'm gonna hit him with my shield of fighting.
Okay.
I still get advantage.
Yep.
Oh, cool. What's it? 16
Would
plus
mold
9.
stone work against
So
these?
25.
That was my thought too.
25
So
to hit.
That will
Have
hit.
its head.
I hope so. And that'll be a 9 for damage.
9. Alright.
And a heavy hitter.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright, so then now we'll jump into the surprise that would have happened against Varen. So it gets 2 attacks at you. That would be a 26 to hit.
Doesn't it?
It hits. Jesus. I was like, woo. I don't remember you having that high AC, but okay. Alright, and that is 14 points of damage as it slams you with its stone mace that it has. And then it's going to go at you with the second one. And that is a 14.
Should have healed me more before this fight.
Does 14 hit?
No.
Okay. So misses with the second one.
Oh yeah, harder,
As it
Daddy.
misses, I'm like, suck it, bitch!
Okay, so now jumping Utilio.
Well, I will pull out Golgak, and
Louise.
unfortunately not within 5 feet of each other, but that's alright. I will call out to this one and say, Kolgor Sodkar! And it can make a Constitution saving throw.
And it now bursts into a ball of flames and dies.
I don't think there's a spell that
Constitution, you said?
Yep.
Natural, or not natural 20.
Okay, it does not fall prone. It does take
I was trying to see which one.
takes 4 necrotic unless it's resistant to or something to necrotic, and then I will move, and you'll have to let me know if I'm considered flanking or not, because Varen is still surprised and technically probably doesn't have his rapier drawn.
Yeah, probably will not have weapon out
Okay.
quite yet.
Then I'll just swing with my sword.
Where's the guy attacking me? This thing?
Nope.
Yeah,
AC 12.
does not hit. Okay, end of your turn. Goes to Stone Warrior number 1, which is that one that surprised you or popped out at you. It's going to attack you.
That was the chick.
Do one attack for sure against you. That would
That
be
is not the
a
check.
24 to hit. Jesus.
Yes,
Yeah, I
my
know
child.
there's stone grinding here as it's attacking and stuff, but alright, so 24 to hit.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
That matched really well.
And that is
I love how
12
I deal with
points of
immaturity
bludgeoning
all day
damage.
at work, and then I just come
How much
here.
damage?
12.
12?
12.
Oh, jeez.
And then it's going
Being
to
mature is knowing when it's okay to be
spin
immature.
around and try and
It's true.
attack
When you're drinking great rum.
the big minotaur behind him as it literally at its like waist literally just spins around. Like the legs are still facing towards you, but it just spins around.
Just the whole
'Cause you know,
top.
It's such a
Stone.
stone cut. It does not hit.
I feel like this.
I know you have a really high AC, and I know I definitely didn't roll high enough.
I feel like this entire room was designed so that we
who,
wouldn't
me?
use shatter.
Wait, tell you about
I
me.
wouldn't say that. It doesn't hit you.
What was it?
It was 10.
Oh.
I know it doesn't hit you. I know you have like I know you have like a 23 or something
Yeah,
like that.
23.
Yeah. Alright, so that's the end of its
I have a
turn.
22 if I use shield.
Going on to Varen. It is now your turn. And this thing is up in your face.
So, I first cast. Oh my god, what the fuck's it called? Yes, that. Jesus Christ. I'm like, it's
That
not
doesn't have a saving
rage.
throw, does it?
It's
No,
yeah.
it just
I didn't
is.
think so. I was
What
like,
is it?
I was trying to remember if it had a saving throw or not.
No.
No, it just happens.
It just
It just happens. That guy's marked by hunters. And then I'm too close for my bow, and I don't have blades on my bow yet.
You have a rapier.
Two closer missiles, switching guns.
Yep. So,
They're stone
as I
warriors, huh?
draw my rapier, I just slash him in the face.
It's your turn.
Hopefully.
With gunslinger speed.
Natural 20!
Nice!
So he
Roll your damages.
he just does like the katana thing. And he
Roll
just-
Make sure to specify which one's your Hunter's Mark one.
The hunter's mark is the d6.
Not to him. Like when you roll the damage.
Separate.
4 points.
So 4
of-
points for the
Hunter.
hunter's mark.
Okay.
And then 11 total from the rapier.
Cool.
So,
I understood why you asked that question immediately.
because they're magical or something, and the rapier doesn't do shit.
Correct. What's the
Hey,
So my critical didn't mean anything,
Hey, the Hunter's Mark, that damage went through.
but that doesn't double from the critical though, does it?
Should have. That's what we've always done. Was
Yeah.
that?
Oh yeah, all the
All
dice.
the- all the
Okay,
dice,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
So you
So
got
then-
It's been 8 done. Okay.
So my flourish worked, and I fucking out of the sheath and into his face.
Looks like it worked.
Okay, so then because I get another
Nice little
attack,
Scratch.
Just-
Just scraped across it.
backwards the other way across his face.
All right.
Rapier's more of a thrusting weapon, but okay.
Oh god damn
He's
it is.
he's doing the Inigo Montoya, like, offer
Yes.
me money. Offer me
Yes.
everything ever, just like slap.
Okay, fine. Fuck you. Out of the
There we go.
2 stabs to the face.
We need to get you a short sword.
I picked that back up,
Or
but it
long
was
sword.
9.
A 9 plus.
Well, yes. Hold on. Plus 8, so 17.
That will hit.
I don't even care. I'm gonna do it.
That is
I've been
4.
thinking about what to do. I'm like, oh fuck, I'm gonna
4
do it.
for the
Not,
hunter's
no, not
mark.
shatter. Something else.
So I disengage and walk over to Elbaton, watching Bird brain out of the corner by.
You're like, what is he doing?
9.
Honestly,
from
I would be
the-
like, yeah, I'm
It's gonna
thinking
be
Mutilia,
great.
Dimension Door.
Sorry.
I'm assuming it's not doing anything, but
Yeah.
have to keep it up. And I get my third attack from my first. Oh, that's way over the fucking there.
In the tray.
You have 3 attacks.
But it was a 20.
Just on the first attack.
6.
So she's last.
Very slow. I'll take it, but I'm okay with
20 not natural to hit.
That will hit.
These creatures are stone warriors, that right?
Yeah.
Clay or something. Okay.
Stone warrior.
No, Snake Eyes?
Yep.
What'd you get?
2 1s.
So 1 damage. All right. Hey,
Good
everybody
job.
gets that. Everybody a little bit counts.
Fuck. Just out of range.
Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle.
I'm poking at something made out of stone. Fuck.
Your fucking rapier bends.
I have
They make
nothing else to offer.
I know. That's all it did. It didn't do damage.
Alrighty. So after Varen, Bird Brain.
So this one you said is looking at him, right? Like it spun. It
Yeah,
just
spun around.
spun the whole top part around.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like the thing can like pivot around and round and round and round and round.
I walk up to it and I touch it. I cast Stone Shape and I turn it into just a block.
That's magic.
I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. It doesn't say anywhere that it can't be.
What are you doing?
I walked up, cast Stone Shape, and it's a 5-foot dimension. Casted the entire creature into a stone block. Just like stone block.
Is this the other enemy?
No. The 2
What is
gray
this thing,
ones.
then?
One of the other people.
that's Agatha.
Oh, okay. It's the gray thing is
Nothing in my like D&D Beyond says I can't cast Stone Shape on an enemy.
I'm sorry.
So I just was like,
John was like, you broke it.
that's why I asked.
no,
I
I'm
was
just trying
like,
to
is
think.
it made of stone? And you're like, yep. And I was like, all right.
Alright, I'm gonna give it a Constitution saving throw against it, just because there's an effect it has against magical effects against it. Just to give it something to
That's
like.
that's fine. Like, there's nothing on my head to
Because
be like,
it's
what do you
technically
ever
a
resist?
construct, so it's
It's
funky like that.
I just was like, I want this to work so bad.
And it's got like magic.
Because it's just like, it's
stuff,
fighting
so
you,
it's
it hits you, and then it just goes.
advantage on stuff. So that's why it's like it. Just to make it skill
I wanted to
set.
fail. I just wanted to fail.
Right?
Just so
So
that
what
you-
is your saving throw though?
My
Your
saving
DC.
throw? My DC is a 14 normally.
Well, I mean you're lucky.
Did
Because
it?
I rolled a 13. Alright, so this one.
I don't. Because he has stone shape, so he's like,
I don't.
like, oh, you don't?
No.
Alright, so this
I
one.
have one
yeah,
charge of it.
it
Oh.
just
So-
straight up, like, you see for a moment, like, it's resisting the magic of it, and then all of a sudden it just turns into a block of stone.
Look, my masterpiece. Flourish.
I want to see how long this is supposed to last. It's a nice use of the spell.
It
Because it's
doesn't.
like,
It doesn't have a time. It just says instantaneous.
Inspiration.
There is no
That's
cool.
not up to you.
There's no
Well, that's
cooldown
common.
on that ability, nor is it a con.
So that's just forever
I'm
now.
just realizing.
Probably
I
the
have to
next
get art
time my lyre resets,
My
which is the
Verdane's
long
Talk
rest.
kind of thing.
Verdane's
Yeah, it's
game.
long rest
Yeah.
for my lyre to
Yeah.
reset.
What's up?
I need to get that done too.
What?
Art for your game.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
I saw your Instagram post, which made me think, like, shit, yeah. I need
I totally forgot that you all could see that too. I was like, fuck. That was-
Well, you tagged
I
Tabletop
know!
Tyrants in it.
That's why I said fuck.
I got a
You know-
notification
You
saying
just know when Matt
Jonathan
Rauscher
Steffens
watches
posted
it,
for the
yeah,
so
first
he's gonna
time.
go, I didn't even think we would do that. He's gonna be sitting there going, what?
Spoiler alert, he's playing Man Bear Pig.
No.
Man, Bear, Lion.
There you go. Man, line pig.
I was just being a smartass. You didn't have to divulge it.
All right, continuing on.
There, we're down to one enemy now.
Yeah, that one's.
I saved your
We'll
life.
say it's out of commission for the moment.
For the
See how-
moment.
I'm just picturing the look on his face as this creature that's about to attack him is.
All right.
Perfect stone.
End of your
just
turn.
turns into one of those, like, things that drops on Mario.
Bonus action, I will cast.
Thumper.
Where the fuck is it?
Yeah.
I have it.
Double
Healing
turn,
word.
you're on deck.
Healing word on myself. Just like,
Okay.
feel better.
You
I'm
can do your
a
own the words coming. You hear the words coming out of your mouth. It's not your own like actual voice. It's not like
You weren't almost dead. Fuck off. Just me. Be good.
Be good again. Be better.
You can go on to the next people. I can roll.
Yep.
roll
Oh my
God,
you
it's
are up.
23-19.
I am going to
It's
cast
a 23-19.
a first level magic missile.
Oh, what was that?
I'm going to cast a first level magic missile.
Cool.
Magic missile.
I'll show you a magic missile.
That's fucking awful.
Alright.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Almost max damage.
Yeah.
That's 13 damage.
13 damage.
Force damage.
How did you get? That's fucking 10.
They're all +1.
Oh.
3.
Have you ever cast magic missile before?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Alright.
What an idiot.
Cool. Agatha? Unless you got more.
Nope.
That's literally all I can do.
Okay.
I'm already far away,
Yeah.
so I'm fine.
I know it's Agatha's turn. Just try what she can do.
Rage.
She runs up and hits things. That's
I know.
That's a
Rage.
I
barbarian.
know.
And then
It's
she runs
the
up and
distance.
boops
I'm like,
Just
she-
remember
can she
her
get-
ancestral stuff.
And insults them while still calling them honey.
Can she get to one of these locations here?
She has a
Will she
45
fit here or
movement
go
speed.
here? Does she? Oh shit, she does. Well, she's
Barbarians move fast.
Yeah,
well,
she could
she's
come around.
going to rage
The rage fuels.
and then get here.
Just remember her ancestral stuff.
Well, the great thing is she has a +1 great axe, which is magical.
All I'm saying
she's
is remember her ancestral stuff for when he
Oh.
attacks other
No,
people.
I know. Yeah, I was reading it last time. So yeah, she's gonna smack him with the great axe.
Ancestral guardian barbarians are real good.
So
Real good.
17.
That will hit.
Okay. Oh god, I don't have these dice very often.
That's a barbarian dice.
I know I don't use them very often. And that is 14 points of damage.
What's her weapon?
It's a +1 great axe. It is a magical great axe.
Okay.
Then she's gonna take her second action, swing again. Oof, probably did hit this time. Well, yeah, maybe. 16.
That will hit.
I still hit her.
Oh, we should probably not use the magical items.
18 points of damage. That was literally max hit, max dice. On that
18.
One.
Okay.
Yeah. That would be it.
That will be it already. So after Agatha goes to that stone warrior. It's not overly enthused with all that damage that just came at it, so it's gonna turn. Well, it doesn't really have to turn too much. It's gonna try and boop Agatha a couple times. First time does a 16 hit.
No.
Second attack. I'm guessing this one will hit at a 27.
Yes. I'm guessing. Like, what is wrong?
Hey, just something that's just a shield away. Just a shield spell away from missing.
True.
Alright, so then damage, of which it's halved, because she's raging. So with it being halved, that's just 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
How much?
Just 6.
6. Shoulders take.
And that is it being halved already.
Yeah.
Okay. End of that one's turn goes on to.
Oriana's
Gotta
turn.
see.
Oriana's turn, I think.
That's what you want to think it is.
Because she's the only one left that hasn't attacked.
Does he even have a? It does. That's hilarious, though. All right, This wakes up, moves 5 feet.
Oh god, it's a creature. I thought the mushroom was just a mushroom.
And
God, kill fire.
it.
Especially if I do a third. Oh, I can only do second. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100,
What did Albaton end up doing?
Magic missile.
Oh yes. Just
Honestly, one of the
It'll
best
do
first
nothing.
level
it's just because
spells.
you're like sitting over here stuck at
Now
the
it's
wall.
Oriana's turn.
And I was like, what does it
It
do?
doesn't have range to do anything.
So if I could
Well,
get
the other
around.
one wants me to 5.
You would have to disengage.
Did Oriana see that mushroom jump out of the wall? And...
This one's Oriana.
No,
No.
that's Elbaton. That
This
one's
one?
Oriana. Yep.
Although I would be turned around
probably
because I cast
not,
magic missiles.
Just because
Thank you.
probably all the action over here would have drawn her attention and whatnot.
Okay.
And this one was in this corner and just moved to there behind the pillar.
Sounds
So
good.
probably out of sight.
Oriana
Almost
will
out of mind.
look slightly pouty and say, "Why does all the interesting stuff have to try and kill us?" And she'll kind of, I imagine she skips everywhere, so she'll kind of skip there. For some reason, she's just Jester in my head. I don't know why.
I don't know either. She's a
Um,
Triton, not a blue tiefling.
But she,
What's the difference?
she will cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp, and she will twin spell it using 2 sorcery points. One of them is going to target this guy, and the other one is going to target the stone block that has now become.
Does that require concentration?
Yes.
I mean, it's a stone block, but I don't need to attack it.
Just to be on the safe side. Alright, and it's
So
a
it is a
saving-
strength save, DC 16.
It makes it by a
I think
long
when I
slide.
can already
Okay.
see it doesn't.
Um,
Tracks or trees.
The one didn't. I mean, the other one's just a stone block right now, so
Yeah.
it fails.
Does it? Is it no damage then? I think for Earthen Grasp because it says save
I
or
think-
2d6 bludgeoning. Oh yeah, she has spell cards.
I have spell cards.
You have spell cards.
I lent
Okay.
her.
Target must make a strength saving throw. Failed save. Takes damage and is restrained. Yeah,
It just doesn't work.
it's there. I mean, there's still an earthen hand
Yeah,
there.
there's the earthen paw.
But it does not do anything to the alive one. However, the block that is the other one, it's just going to start crushing it.
Okay.
So, 2d6. 7.
Okay. Just gonna keep track for some reason.
For some reason.
Okay, so lose concentration. Could happen.
Could happen. Alright, Oriana is done. At which point, one of the jars in the wall
Uh-oh.
off to the side here
Let's lose them.
busts open and immediately grows another spore spitter. And it looks, doesn't really look, it just pops out of the jar, busts open, it falls down, grows rapidly, and then unleashes a line of its spory goodness towards our nice little group over here. So 5. Yeah, it'll get everyone that's there. So all of those people need to make.
I can't do anything.
Where's my stuff for this one?
Agatha, Varen,
Constitution
and
saving
Utilio.
throws. And it is half
Make
damage.
a
To
con
make it.
save, right? Con save?
Yep, Constitution.
Too bad no one's a dwarf.
Why?
Advantage. On
Why is
poison.
that? It's not
Poison.
Poison.
Oh shit.
Fail.
Necrotic.
What'd you say?
Fail.
Fail? What'd you get?
10. I rolled a 2.
You make it though.
Oh, really?
The save is a 10.
Alright. Well, then I can't fail unless I roll a nat 1, so. Good to know.
Oh, how am I? Oh, there it is. Alright, so.
She can fill
Did
in
you
that 1, but not on
Roll
the 2.
yours.
What am I supposed to roll?
Constitution.
What is this for?
A spore spitter popped out of one of the vases
Oh.
that was on the side and is firing a line of its spory goodness at you guys.
Fuck. That's a 9.
Oh, you failed.
And I'm going to die.
Literally, you need a 1 point to
9.
pass.
I'm going to die.
So 19 for the full damage, which is what you take.
Neat.
Both take
Were you
half.
down?
No,
Oh.
not quite.
Um,
9.
yeah. So 9 points of necrotic damage to those who failed.
Knew I should have been an ASMR.
And that ends
Kind of
that
feeling like a 14 here, guys.
round. Back up to the top of the order.
I can do
with
nothing for you.
Galavo. Right in front of you is a big stone block. Doesn't even really look like a
Creature
stone
anymore.
warrior
It's
anymore.
a
So-
stone block in a stone hand.
And an earthen hand.
If while raging, if I don't take any damage or attack, I lose the rage.
Yes.
But as long as I attack, I don't.
Go fight that mushroom.
I believe so, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna like turn away from that stone thing, because nothing's gonna happen. 'Cause
Correct.
I watched it turn into a block of stone.
Okay.
And then a hand came up and grabbed the stone.
And then, wait, what? It did?
Yeah.
When?
That's what Oriana did.
Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna take out my bag of holding and run to the mushroom and jump on top of the mushroom, the bag of holding, and capture the mushroom with the bag of holding.
He's like throwing a Pokeball at it.
Yeah, exactly.
Go!
So like,
Pokeball!
I don't want to spray any gases.
Which one?
The one that I'm closest to. Didn't you say there's one over here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna jump onto the bag of holding.
Roll an attack and just do your strength to kind of like force it into the bag. So just strength plus whatever you roll.
Alright, and then I have reckless attack, so I will have. Oh, and it's melee. Okay, like never mind. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. You said roll on attack, so there's the base d20
So d20 plus your strength.
That'll be a 12.
Okay. You get it around it, and you're starting to push it in. It does squeeze it, which causes it to release a plume of spores around you. So Constitution saving throw from you.
But I squeeze it into the bag.
Yes, but you still
Yeah,
squeeze
it's
it into
still
your face.
like it's not like only the top part uses it out. Like there's like leafy like
I guess. Okay, so
Peel
con
backs.
save.
yes.
So I just have to get.
Like-
Well, I have a +9 con save, so I can get a nat 1 and still be fine.
That one is a crit fail, so.
Oh, crit fail doesn't work on saving
Oh, well
throws.
then. 13 plus 9.
Okay. So you take half damage anyways.
Yeah, and then half that because of rage.
So a quarter damage. You take 4 necrotic damage after it's all halved away. Halved in half, I should say.
Guys, almost done at 108, 104.
Oh no, you have double my max hit points.
Cool.
I just love saying
Wizards are so fucking.
I just love saying it because there's no reaction.
Alrighty.
And of course, in our next
Hey, but
campaign,
now
I'm
is
going to be
mushroom
playing
in
a
the bag?
sorcerer,
It
which
is,
is
I
any
would
better.
say 50% into the bag.
Okay, good enough. Well, I don't know what else. I don't think I can do really anything else with that.
All done then?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. Utilio.
Okay, so
Wait.
I'm.
How? No. You still take full necrotic damage. Your resistance to non-magical damages.
Well, this is a non-magical thing.
The spore is necrotic, though. That's not. He's resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Wait,
Resistant. While
He's
raging.
Totem of the Bear, isn't
Yeah,
he?
while raging, I'm resistant to do everything
If he's
except
talking with a
psychic.
bear, then he's resistant to everything except for psychic damage.
Oh, okay. That's also like a rage till because she took full damage from that.
Yeah. It's just totem.
That sounds weird.
Totem of the Bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was looking at that, like, she sucks.
Utilio.
That's a 3.
Actually, she's defensively strong. So,
Utilio. Oh. What are you doing?
Elika! Booming Blade.
oh,
On Stone Warrior?
Yep. Okay. So, 23 to hit.
That does hit.
Okay. And that's +2 greatsword, so. Magic! And it's an extra. What is it?
Magic. It's like aliens magic. Booming Blade doesn't have a saving throw, does it?
No.
Okay.
AoE.
Okay, reroll ones. 2, 6, 8.
Uh-oh.
Baron's falling asleep.
Oh, Marvel Little Lines.
It's 15 slashing damage and 8 thunder damage.
Ooh.
15, 8.
And second attack. 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
13 slashing damage.
Okay.
I am
It's looking rough, that's for sure.
done.
It's definitely
Encased
missing some chunks.
in energy if he so chooses to move on his turn.
Cool. After Utilio, we go to Varen.
Yes.
What you doing?
All right.
Trying to keep awake.
I'm fine.
Somebody keeps casting sleep on
Resting
him.
my eyes. Good.
Taking inventory.
So, I quickly put the rapier away, put the bow up, jump in the air,
Over the mushroom.
fire an arrow at that guy.
He's a stone.
That guy is a stone block.
Oh, never mind. Fuck. Erase what I just said then. I forgot he was stone. I just stabbed that guy.
There's
Wait,
another
let's-
mushroom. There's another mushroom.
Wait, to
You get
shoot?
sprayed with
Yeah,
mushrooms.
you're currently like in the way of like if you jump and you're gonna hit the mushroom.
Advantage on both those attacks. with
What?
flanking.
That
Tim, that's not Baron. That.
This is me.
oh yeah.
It's a little coin there.
I'm sorry.
What is
So,
the coin? Is a mushroom?
It's a sports better thingy.
so can I shoot at it?
Yeah.
Something for me to light
All
on
right.
fire.
So everything I just said, except for instead of jumping, I'm just spinning. So I'm not disengaging that guy, but I am switching to my bow, and I'm gonna shoot at that.
Okay.
And I'm still gonna shoot Hail of Thorns just because I want to fucking do that. Where'd my goddamn there it goes?
Stop using magic.
Why?
Stop using
I
magic.
feel like the magic isn't working, as you said.
The magic is the only thing that's,
That's the
working.
only
Okay.
thing working,
That's why your horns didn't do jack shit.
and that's why his rapier went like.
Ting!
Yeah, okay.
Just scratches a little bit.
All right.
That's the
So
magic.
for the bow part, that's a 27 to hit on the
That
mushrooms.
will hit. I'm the one mushroom thing.
What?
Yeah, you hit.
So that is 5 for the. Oh, that doesn't have hunter's mark on it though.
Your bow? Oh, no, it doesn't.
The
Creature.
mushrooms don't. So it would be 8 piercing damage plus the hail of thorns. Hold on a second. Never cast this before ever until just now. Hold. Okay.
Hold!
The target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw.
You're good. So it's this pretty much just
It's
around
only
here.
that thing.
Yep.
And it takes 1d10 piercing damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one.
Okay. Sounds good. So it needs to make a saving throw of some kind.
Yes.
Oh, this is not
And
good.
what's the
Do you need a 10-foot radius? I have no idea what
I
this
need a
is.
20.
5 foot?
Well,
Well,
there's
for
one of
me,
those
5
around
foot.
somewhere.
Yeah. So
Um.
dexterity, or I'm guessing a dex saving throw.
Yeah. So how do I know
It fails.
what the save is?
It's your DC. So you look at it in your sheet there, and it'll say spell save DC 14.
saving throw DC.
Yep.
14. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it fails with
Okay, so it
good
takes
old 4.
So I rolled a
an
1d10.
8, by the way. Just
What?
for the record, I said I rolled an 8 by the way, and it got a 4.
All right, so I
You
should
had
cast
negative-
Fireball.
It had a negative 4. But
Where's my fucking D10? There it is. So I rolled a D10, right?
correct.
What's a D10? The one that isn't a D12?
Or a fucking percent die.
They work the same.
No, the percent dies.
What'd you get?
Un.
And I need
That's
everyone
a-
except for Dell though to roll a Constitution saving throw
Wait, why not me?
because you're far enough away.
Sweet.
Because you're wearing a diaper and the rest of us are about to shit our pants.
No, it's necrotic damage.
Hold on.
And I shit.
Con save?
Constitution.
Okay, now I'm gonna put my head on the table.
Not
Okay.
natural
Aaron.
20.
And I shit
unnatural
in my
20.
pants.
Anybody lower than 10?
Yes.
Yes. That
Yes.
is a 5.
I got a 6.
Can they take some of my natural 20 and just add it to theirs since I don't need
Can I take my turn back and cast
Maybe.
Cure Wounds?
18 points?
Can I cast Cure Wounds as a bonus action on my regular turn?
No.
Can I just do this once?
No. You gotta get healing word.
Healing word is your heal on the bonus.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I'm a ranger.
Well,
Alrighty.
Go be a ranger.
One person who can, but
That is-
he's also
For
low.
those who
enough points.
failed, 21 points of necrotic damage. Those who succeeded, 10 points of necrotic damage.
Fucking
As when it was hit by the arrow, it released a cloud of spores.
Oh.
Well, I can't hear you. I'm dead.
Okay. Once again, you took a mouthful of these wonderful spores.
Yeah, I did.
He likes a mouthful.
Yeah, I do.
10.
Mouthful
you
of
save.
cunt.
Jesus.
The cunt.
Counting down on Oriana's
The
shield.
money's there for the cunt.
Yeah, I started counting down. You're like, ah, no.
You're gonna fuck me up going back and forth between the sheets.
You're like, oh no, Oriana's almost
Hard
dead.
rock. Rooftop.
Alright,
Sad.
Baron's done. Bird brain.
I don't know what to do.
I mean, I'm capturing like Pokemon.
I know you are. I'm more amazed. My character's more like,
Every year.
that worked.
17 days.
He was just on a whim. All right.
You guys want to talk about
You
Bird
timed that
brain's gonna,
perfectly
like-
in a dead silence. So.
My brain's gonna like spin around. Gonna move over
Spin
here.
better, you fuck.
What? Shut up. And I'm gonna like pull out my crossbows
I love how he's saying that to a dice, but
and like fire at the shrooms.
Okay.
Bonus action, slashing flourish, because it works for some odd reason. I don't know why, but it does do it, so.
yay bards.
What?
Yay bards.
Right? That's slashing flourish, crossbow bolts.
What?
It works. In the ways of the owner of Bethesda, it
So,
just does.
roll to hits and whatnots.
Yes.
Oh, look at that big dice.
Oh no.
That is a 19.
That will hit.
And then
Guys, my
What's your
forehead
attack?
hurts.
what?
I
What
can't
is
do
your
anything about
My
that, buddy.
achievement is a
You
plus
can
8.
cock your neck backwards.
You
Yeah.
hit.
Oh,
Oh, there we
wow.
go.
Okay. So,
Remember,
yeah.
it has a -4 to its
Just put the hood up.
And then it is one of these fancy dice. And a 6 and a slashing.
Is it magical?
Well, I think slashing flourish would be considered magical.
I don't know if slashing flourish off the top of my head.
It's essentially using my bardic inspiration to do damage. It matches the dice and the damage.
So that magical.
I'm trying to do the
that
whole,
will
like,
make the damage, yeah.
But the
moving my
crossbow-
jaw forward.
Oh wait,
but
never mind. It
Tell
all
me
it,
you've seen
it
more
takes it all.
taste.
Oh, just take it all?
Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause
So it
it's
is
flushy
going to
bits.
take
Beyblade.
15 points of damage.
I don't like the hood.
On the first one, or
First one.
I'm dead.
it's still up.
Okay.
With that first shot, I need everybody to make Constitution saving throws again.
Even me? Oh no.
Wait, even me?
No, you're down. No, you're good. You're fine.
Oh,
3 of you need to make it, or
It's like a-
pretty much everyone except for Dalto and the guy who's already down.
Hey, rolled a natural 20 again.
Well, fuck, I never rum.
Did you succeed the 8? Or what did you roll? Hey, you succeeded the 8 this time.
Having a little funeral here.
Pour some out from a dead
Alright,
horse.
anybody lower than a 10?
Me?
I would have more, but I need to drive.
You're all good.
I'll roll
She's
hers.
good.
Yeah.
Not
you
that
don't
it
need
matters.
to drive.
I have
You
a,
could sleep
We're
on the
both higher than a
futon.
10.
my wife would be very upset
So
with me.
everybody who passed, you take
Sleeping.
She is Perganon then, so.
Yeah, she is Brigadier
13
man.
points of necrotic
Like
damage.
how Perganon then?
Like,
And
Like enough that there's gonna be a baby on the boat this summer.
Concentration
yeah.
checks.
Oh, not
Although,
again.
end of July, so
Yeah, 13 times.
so like,
Okay, part of the summer.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, we probably won't take it on the boat this summer, but
Don't be a bitch.
I forgot the last one, but
I'll be on the
the
boat.
one that counts.
Dude, I'm not
Babies can't drown.
When we first had Emma, we
She
just got the camper on the Mother Lake. Emma slept as a brand new baby in a packing plate in the tent.
Oop.
And
First
then all
one.
day long we spent on the boat with
What's going on here?
brand new baby.
So the first one passed,
Like, it was June.
and then
June
same
or
roll.
May.
So yeah,
Yeah.
she passed.
So then
as well.
second shot,
She didn't
damage.
sleep in
Or
the
what's
little
your
part in
hit?
front.
He doesn't know
on
if he's
my
gonna
boat
hit
you
now.
were on.
What's the hit?
He hasn't rolled it yet.
Okay.
Is it because I'm technically doing this that it like
Around
has
there.
to roll at
On
this
a
point?
blanket
Like,
and a pillow.
okay.
And put a blanket
He
over
doesn't
the
know
top
if
so
he
the sun
wants
don't
to
get it.
shoot.
Just
Yeah,
sit there.
he probably already shot because he probably did this. You know, fired
That's how
both.
dedicated I am to the lake.
Didn't do like your wanted, like.
But unfortunately,
Curl
you
around.
said that my plus to hit is gonna hit
Yep.
because I rolled a 3, and I was like,
If
fuck.
you don't bring him, I'm not
Yep.
This one's not a flourish, just a regular
I'll
damage.
Okay.
And that is just a 5.
22.
Okay. And once again, Constitution saving throws.
Still be 22 and 4.
Constitution saving throw, Mike.
21 when he was born.
Wait, how much damage did I take earlier?
That one was 13.
Doesn't matter.
Guess I could take more notes.
All goods.
Yeah.
6.
Oh, by the way, you missed my notes from last week.
Because you have 2 people.
The other one passes. She literally cannot fail unless you roll that one. So
I got a 16.
I literally roll and go, yep, higher than a 1.
Okay, so you're the only one that takes full, so that's 26 points of
Yeah.
necrotic damage,
I'm
and then
down.
everybody else takes 13.
Hey, you're down too. Hey, guy.
I still don't take anything.
Yeah, no, you're still far enough away.
Awesome. I'm just that mushroom is really struggling.
TMP.
Maybe we should.
Stop doing that!
It was the fact that my character fired them at the same time. It doesn't really get an option to not keep doing that.
Alrighty.
He was
so
really hoping that
everybody's
second one was
down.
gonna miss, but it hit it.
Next one would have been Elbaton, but he's down.
Who's gonna do it?
You're down fucking 2?
Yeah.
Alright,
Wasn't my
roll
fault.
your save.
I'm a wizard.
I know.
Harry,
You just say-
you have like
Hold though.
the same hit points as
I
me.
kind of want you all to die.
I'm
Just because this thing has a really fun effect.
I have
if you die.
60. What do you have?
I have 52 max
Oh.
hit points.
So I'm assuming that because it's an
55.
inhaled thing, like Baron is not automatically failing these as he's lying
Yeah.
there because it's inhaled. Okay.
What's the ruling on death
You'd be dead,
saves?
dead if
10, I believe, 10 higher success.
yeah, it's a
Choke on
straight
my
roll.
mushroom.
What'd you get?
10.
Okay.
Nice. 55% chance every roll that you live to see another round.
Alrighty, cool.
All I have to
Agatha.
say is, oof.
Oofta.
F in chat, please.
Agatha.
She doesn't know what to do. Wait,
Run
this-
over and
this
swing that
stone
axe at that
creature-
fucking mushroom. Let's see what
The
happens.
stone creature's still kicking, right?
Yeah, that one's still going.
She continues to attack the big stone creature.
Gonna do
Okay,
work for
go
it.
for it.
That's awesome.
She can steal
so-
your kill. She can
I
steal
don't care at this point because I'm not going to be able to attack anyway.
17.
17.
Yep.
Fair and for the comic book.
Okay, that will hit.
And then you haven't seen this.
16 points of damage.
I see elf. Who was that? Comic book was it? That's campaign with Evan Harrison.
Math
Prior
times days.
recording.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
And then she's gonna swing at it again with the great axe.
Okay.
I just told them to
Oof, that's a big oof.
too much of
That is a very hearty 12.
That will not hit.
Didn't think so.
Kind of scrape the ceiling there with the second blow.
Ah, crap.
Yeah.
She's
Then he's like,
like,
no.
where'd that wall come from?
Alright, that was Agatha.
Oh, honey, there's a wall there.
Oh,
Now
honey.
its turn, and it's going to swing at her because she's kind of up there like that.
Oh, it lowered it.
What color should my sorceress
I can throw this character away.
That will miss.
red hair.
Sure, it doesn't want to move 5 feet.
Doesn't need to. Enemies around it.
It
When I say
doesn't
bright
want
red,
to.
I mean
No.
Take that 2d8 thunder damage.
That one will hit with a 25.
brown.
Sure will.
not green, not orange. She's also
And 16 points of
like
bludgeoning
silver
damage. Non-magical bludgeoning, by the way.
That's after
Silver
resistance.
That's not before resistance, so 8 points after your resistance. Okay. End of its turn.
Barbarian is not looking very hardy anymore.
On to Oriana.
Okay.
TPK.
I'm sitting here just fine.
You are.
He's gonna be the only one left.
My bad, bro.
So
My bad, fam.
The one time.
Fuck you and your mushrooms.
Yeah, fucking mushroom.
Fuck you and your eyebrows.
What happened if we just fucking ate it?
We die.
Sorry, Matt
Campaign
Belcher,
over.
Your encounter killed us.
Wait, well, what happens if you eat the mushroom?
He's like, this is probably the easiest fight in the whole thing.
Only one way to find out.
Well, fuck, now
We'll show you wrong.
So
One way to find out.
We've
the only one
almost
we struggled
TPK'd
with.
like 3 times, so
Oriana is
And we
She's
did
gonna
level 8 instead of level 7.
continue crushing that block,
Yeah,
It was
and we
7
have
to 8.
and then again try and use an action to direct
7 fucking
to grasp
people.
that one. So strength
we're
save.
all rolling.
I think this
really
just
shitty.
means that we're bad at D&D.
It
You
passes.
can't be bad at D&D, it's based on dice.
So the one
You can be
that
bad
is a
at
block
D&D.
takes 6 more crushing damage.
Okay.
And
Like,
then
I could have
she
just
will
actually fired that stone thing before.
cast. She'll.
I could have actually fired that stone thing.
Okay, first level spell is a bonus action, and she'll use 1 sorcery point to twin spell it. And she'll cast Healing Word, targeting Bird Brain and the so Elbaton, because Bird Brain's right next to her, and Elbaton is the other closest creature within range.
We should have Agatha
2
make
separate
the ultimate
rolls.
sacrifice pretty
For
soon.
okay, so this one is for Bird Brain.
So we should
That
just,
is 8,
like, but make
and
it
this
so
one
we
is for
Half for each
Elbaton,
mushroom.
also 8.
like, it should it has to be awesome. You can't just be like
So-
kneel
No.
bullshit death. We should just do something super cool.
Yeah, like that, eating mushrooms.
So you're up.
Not killing
Bird Brain's
Agatha.
up.
Yes, that's what
We're
they're
getting
talking
there.
about.
I wish I could help you, but I just don't care.
Just give me the bacon.
That is my bacon. All of you can go fuck yourselves.
Just kill Agatha. Like, no.
Already.
Agatha's my backup character right
It is
now.
now the spore
That's why I'm playing
Spider's
his bull.
turn that is partially inside the bag. It is going to release a cloud of spores. So
Hang on, I have
roll
I have a sound
con
effect for
save.
it.
What makes that circle? Because there's 2 people in the dead center of the map.
No, it's just firing pretty much at him.
15.
Okay, you pass, but you take half.
And then half again.
He nat 20'd. All max dice. 6 damage.
5 damage.
Hey! So I'm at
And it's a
99 hit points.
Alrighty, and that is the end of its turn. Because it can't really do much.
Hey, it's
and
kind of in a
then
bag.
it is, hey, it's the one spore spitter that's taken out 3 party members so far.
She should be really proud of itself.
2 came back.
It doesn't
Not
know
right
that.
now.
I'm gonna fucking contact the Badger people and see if they'll let me edit in mushroom.
And it's going to.
Those guys don't even exist anymore.
Then I'm just gonna do it.
That's
In a
fine.
line that way, hitting all 3 of those people.
Okay.
Agatha's not
So,
looking
con
party
saves from
anymore.
those
Agatha's
peoples.
looking like chunky.
Well, that's okay,
not
because
hardy.
Baron we've already established is like dead, so not breathing in the spores, so it's just Agatha and Utilio, so that's alright.
Which they both succeed.
Hey,
So.
Yeah.
kids, it's
Yeah, roll
me.
4, so that's good.
I bet you thought that I was dead.
Fuck, what is that from?
Billy Madison.
Oh, yeah.
When I just got hit in the...
Just
So
stands
that
up from
would
his
have
pole.
been
All these
19 points
fucking
of necrotic,
deep cuts.
So
This is why you watch
9 points.
Tabletop Tyrants.
For the deep cuts.
What's up? How much?
Would have been 9. It's 9 points, so
9?
you get half. Oh, you don't get half again. So just 9.
Nah, you don't get double half.
Double on half.
Hey,
I get double half.
she is looking...
Nice
This barbarian is not looking okay.
Alriady, end of its turn. Up to the top.
On a scale of 1
Galdo!
to 86, she's feeling like a 21.
Your turn.
Oh, wait, what? How did Oriana?
Oriana already went.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna continue to get that mushroom into that bag.
Alrighty.
So it's
Get
already
in there.
It's already half in.
Okay.
So now I'm trying to think of the best course of action. If
Eat
it
it.
would be to like stuff it right so in the bag and then cinch it back shut and then lift, or to lift it and then put it in the bag a little more.
It's up to you.
I think I'm gonna try to lift like one hand on the bag to keep it like relatively stable and lift it up and then stuff it in the bag.
Okay. Try athletics to try and do that.
Okay. Do I have advantage on athletics with
You should just eat
raging?
it.
Probably.
Well, hold on. I need to. I'll lose the rage if I don't take anything. If I don't take damage or do any
You already
attack.
did take
You
damage.
did take damage.
It sprayed you.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
in
okay,
your
so I'm
face.
fine.
It skunked you.
Yeah.
Do I get
That's a good way to
advantage?
put it.
I don't think I get advantage on.
Athletics, you should. if
You
you're
get
raging.
advantage on like strength. So
Oh, strength
that's,
checks,
yeah.
which is athletics. Okay, so yeah, advantage. Oh, fuck yeah, 19. Plus 8, so.
Alright, yeah, you push it up and in. As you're pushing up and in, unfortunately, it releases some spores as well.
Whatever.
So just Constitution saving throw. You know, the usual.
Fucking that one.
Nat 1. So what is the total then? Do you fail is the question.
Total's a 10.
So you don't fail.
Okay.
Oh my god, you don't do that. Oh.
I mean, it doesn't really...
Preparation for my campaign, guys. You fail anything on a nat one.
Oh.
So
That's
just
what I
prepare.
honestly, I'm prepared for like some Eldritch horror shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm totally prepared to be scared
Where are you,
shitless.
Snapchat?
Are you live streaming?
You're not supposed to fucking comment on it. God
Alright,
damn
Look
it.
at
so
the
you
camera.
take total of... This is after it's halved and halved again. 7 points of necrotic damage.
If he dies and drops the bag and it fucking pops out of the bag and just kills everyone. Because that second one literally would be a big problem if it came over to the rest of us right now.
Yeah. Thankfully, it's like kind of contained in the bag.
Right,
Otherwise,
yeah.
literally every time you're doing this, it would have been like pluming out like
No.
another 20-foot radius kind of thing.
So
know-
now
I
it's
know we
in the
can-
bag. Now, if I like take the bag and just fucking start beating the shit out of the bag, is it gonna break the
Nothing's
bag?
gonna happen.
Yeah, because
It's in the astral
dimensional
plane.
space.
Yeah,
Okay.
technically here.
Well then, I need to find a way to kill this thing in the bag.
Yeah.
Just leave,
Leave it in the bag.
Just
for like
buy a
week
new
and you
bag.
Definitely kill
Okay.
it.
What's all
Now-
in your bag of holding?
Stones.
Oh, what? Fucking brick?
Just put your bag of holding upside down on my bag of holding, empty it out, and I'll get your stones back for you.
Now,
There's materials like yours to grow.
is there another? There's still a stone figure.
Oh yeah.
There's fungus in this one.
Mm.
And
I think
a
I'm
body.
And there's another one in there too.
Oh yeah, Ezra's in there. I
There's
forgot.
a spore spinner already.
Let's put it this way: instead of marching an army of skeletons out of that bag one day, I'm going to march an army of fungus-infected skeletons out of that bag one day.
Oh,
You know,
Mushroom warriors.
I think Death Cleric was the wrong one. I think Circle of Spores should have been a better
All right.
choice.
So what
Never
we're
too late.
saying is that we're just gonna have like a Last of Us pandemic out of that bag. All right. It's time to fucking party.
Yeah.
All right, so we
I
got it
think
in the bag.
that's my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop there.
Sounds
I'm gonna
good.
stay away from all that shit for now.
Daniel.
Okay.
Plan.
2 attacks with the sword.
Against Stony?
Yep. Unfortunately, I'm not in flanking position anymore.
No.
So.
In the tray.
Fail.
28 and 21 to hit.
Both hit.
21.
21. 9 plus 9. Ooh, max damage. So that's 19
Hey, I'll get on.
on the first slash.
I don't know if I'm friends with you on Instagram.
It just
Tabletop
came out.
Tyrants, though.
Well,
Oh, I
for good measure.
Yeah.
Good enough.
It
Good
is
measure
almost
is another
tomorrow.
8 and 7
It
is
is like
15
12
damage.
a.m.
All right.
Oh, I got
And
a
then
notification
I-
saying that you went live.
It's just,
Okay,
you
okay,
know,
just exited.
it's
So,
always
so how do you want to do
tomorrow.
this with this stone warrior?
Oh, I'm kicking it in the chest so it falls over and then smashing Golgak right down into the head and like stone just...
Perfect. A shower of pebbles goes across. Oh, just
On Baron.
hit the spore spinner right. Just kidding. Yeah, no. So definitely lands on top of Aaron.
Yeah.
Thankfully not enough to like cause
Why?
him to like take damage. or
You're already
anything.
prone.
Because you're dead and I want to pelt you with pebbles. Like, just like gravel spray in the face. And then I will use my bonus action to cast... Oh, do I have a word written next to... Yes, I do. I'll say Sod Karmal. And cast Healing Word at Varen.
Yes.
And you heal...
One. You can't heal just one. There's
6.
There's an added.
Hey.
Hey, I'm awake.
And if you're done,
Nope. grill of the spore.
Brave man.
I don't know what I'm gonna do
Brave
to
woman.
it.
Brave woman. My mistake.
So 6.
Brave
6.
player, Blade. Brave player.
Play brave, play brave.
Blave Blair.
He said to Blade. Alrighty, end of your turn. Varen's turn.
Ooh.
You could
Didn't think he'd have a turn. Thought he'd be making a death
Is everything
save.
dead or
So
Still got
there's
the
a
one spore
spore
spitter
spitter
left.
there.
Just a
We'll
shroom.
take this one.
Okay, well.
Is this yours?
The fuck are you, spores?
You're prone.
I stand up.
Half movement speed
Fuck
stand
you,
up.
spores. No, he's gonna attack it.
Are you serious? Are you really doing that?
Oh, I don't know.
He was dead for most of
I was dead.
Do
I
it.
would,
Okay.
Hold on,
No,
hold on,
you
hold
were
on,
dead.
no,
You were dead.
No, you were dead. You were dead, so.
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know that it kept getting damage pluming.
as I stood up, wouldn't somebody yell at me, don't attack it?
It's
Yes.
6 seconds. How would we know?
Standing up takes 3 of those 6 seconds.
I don't know what. Nobody knows what you're doing until you start doing it. So.
Alright. He slowly draws his bow and slowly aims at the fucking...
slowly for 2 attacks. Slowly.
The only person that would even have a chance of seeing you is Agatha,
Or me.
because my back is to you.
You're way over on the other side.
I've
There's a
been
pillar
watching.
blocking.
I'm watching.
You got
And us both are down, like.
Yeah, I'm
line
getting
of sight
back up.
blocked.
We're
Those two
also
are down.
getting back
I'm
up.
facing off against. So Agatha would be the only one that even would have a chance at seeing you.
Does
And
Agatha
She's
see it?
raging.
I'm assuming
Nope.
she's raging and you're doing your Legolas
Yeah, and
shit.
she
where you're
was
like,
still fighting the stone war at the same time.
Alright, here we go.
You did-
Cocked.
You didn't miss, doesn't matter. Like,
What's your
nat
hit?
1. You can literally.
Well, nat 1 is a nat 1 when it comes
That's
to
the
like,
only
attack,
thing he can
attack.
roll to miss, because he has a plus 10.
Plus 11.
No matter what, he fucking hits.
So yeah, that's a 15.
That's
that will
8
hit.
for AC. So.
And there's no hunter's mark on it.
Correct.
7?
Of which Hunter's Mark would have fallen away anyways because you went down.
Oh, right.
Of which everyone in a 20-foot radius, please make a con save
God
with
damn
it.
it.
Don't worry, your damage goes through. But your one was 20 feeters.
Fucking 8!
I succeeded.
8 damage.
So
Oh,
that's what I
she
rolled, so
succeeded.
14.
I don't even roll her dice for any reason other
Alright,
than make sure
hold
it
on.
doesn't roll
Don't
attacks.
roll again yet.
What'd you roll?
Because you
You're
kill it,
smiling
but
in
it's
death.
still really
Got a
nice
gentleman's 9.
Yeah.
How many times is that?
A lot.
Alright,
Many.
anybody below 10?
Yes.
All the time.
Gentleman's 9 again.
Get a new
You
dice.
get a gentleman's 23.
Oh fuck, I'm down either way.
So that would be 11 points of damage then to everyone else.
I love how I was like,
They're going down now?
She's fucking close.
And with that one arrow,
Utilio. No, she'll take it. She's
I was
gonna
like,
take
A
it.
lady's 10.
that one arrow Varen came up was like, fuck you! It goes, flies in, penetrates deep in,
oh
a
yeah.
plume comes out.
You watch a bunch of people just fall over. Wait, did you roll your own?
Because you roll a con?
Yeah, you also gotta roll a con, buddy.
Balls.
You hit it, it explodes,
Even if you,
you
pass,
fall.
you're going down, I know this.
That doesn't pass. That's a
So you-
6, 7, 7.
So you go down to, with 23 points of damage. It goes in, the plume goes out, covers everyone with the exception of Dal, though, again. 3 people go down, I'm pretty sure.
I love how I would just like open my eyes like.
We both
With
were like,
that, though, Utilio, who's standing
Ah!
Ariana make it?
Yeah, she passed.
Fucking
Not well.
dead for most of the fight, stand up.
well.
Agatha's over there on her axe going, oh my god!
Triumphantly kill the mushroom and then
Wait, the mushroom died?
Which, with that, the mushroom, as those little, like,
Does this mushroom
Leafy,
look like your
like,
dog? Or
things kind of come up
Kill
together
the
there,
small
and they just
family of
fall
4.
open. And that's what released the final bloom of spores.
I'm gonna just.
As it is.
Fuck, I should have used. Should have used Stone of Endurance. I thought there was gonna be another one coming.
I mean, the candy if you wanted.
No. I thought there was gonna be like a death,
Everybody
death
who
throw
you
is
healed
like.
That was
is
the
now
death
laying
one.
down again. Do you have any more healing
Alright.
word?
So 1, 2, 3 people are down right now.
Do you have any more
Neat.
healing word? Like even just one.
Don't worry,
I have plenty.
I'll do everything. Don't worry.
You
Dang, you should be used to
you
that.
get me up, I have cure wounds, I'm just saying.
Okay, well,
Me
so
too. Me too,
Oriana
baby.
will twin spell again and use another first level spell slot to cast Healing Word on Birdbrain and Elbaton.
I could really use something.
Okay,
We're not going any. Like, we're finding a good place to camp and
right here in this fucking building.
So Birdbrain, you
Spores are
get
still lingering in
9,
the air,
9?
by the way.
That's
Yeah.
one more than last time.
and Elbaton, you get 7.
Can't wait till 2022 when we finish this.
And then
I love how we were like, yeah, this will take a couple sessions.
Oh.
Utilio will
my
use
God,
a
it's almost-
first level and cast Cure Wounds on Varen.
March.
I don't like that.
For 7.
You're alive
Hey!
again.
Oh, please don't tell me there's any more.
I'm the healthiest of the 3 of us.
All of you just have to die within a week.
And Utilio is going to
I stand up in
second
my
wind.
groggy vision, I just fire an arrow at somebody.
Next thing that comes up, stands up, and like, no!
I put 3 arrows in my bow and just let them fly.
Alright, roll your attacks.
I'm kidding.
You said you're doing it!
Crossbow. Just multi-fire.
Fuck all
You
of you
said you're doing
fireball.
it!
Release the spore!
You dropped that dice in your tray, that counts.
Utilio uses your second wind to heal 17.
Cool. Alright.
600!
What else was a 17?
Cool. So, congratulations.
I sleep. I need a game.
No,
You almost died.
We only had to fight one of the 2 stones.
yeah.
You're
I was
welcome.
fine. I was fine.
Let's see if she
So-
fails at all. Nope. Good.
That right there was one of
Good.
the best moments I've had all night.
Good.
Are
So
we all alive?
she'll finish
Just
crushing
keep
that
going.
stone block into
Keep going,
a
keep
pulp.
going.
Yeah. A little more.
Anybody have any paint? I want to draw a giant dick on this.
Eventually,
I
it just crumbled. Before
I
that spell would have ever.
I'm sure we've coughed up enough blood.
think we should
Here.
probably do the dome
Right in here?
somewhere.
There's probably spores in here. We shouldn't camp
Oh, get
here.
out of here.
Yeah, go back up.
Well, I want to make sure there's nothing in this room, like other passages or loot.
Right,
or
so
anything.
can't we
I don't
find
want to
items?
be around if more shit comes
The
out.
spores can't get into the dome, probably.
Then where do you
But
think
there
they
will be
came from?
spores in the dome
What?
to
Where
start.
do you think they were when before this?
There would be
Dome that you would create.
spores in the dome already.
Yeah, we have it on us.
We'll just go blow them out.
And spore cloud again. Dang it, roll Ponzi's.
Oh shit! It's not
Okay,
on
so
the
we
outlaw.
just could climb
That's how
up
you
to
poop
this
yourself.
room.
That one's got spores in it.
Okay, we'll climb up to outside of that room on top
So
of the
up to the
tent.
top of the temple.
Yeah. So the
what I was
dome
saying
on the
first
top,
place.
or the dome next to the top of the temple.
That's what I was saying.
Okay. Well, I would like to search out this room.
Roll. Investigation.
What was that light looking in
Perception.
here?
No. Dealer choice.
17 perception.
17.
Oh, I'll help.
You'll help. You will assist. Awesome. Yay for assisting.
I'll help. and I'll-
friends do.
That's a natural 20 plus 8.
Oh, never mind.
Woo!
I don't need
So
help.
you're rolling an investigation check and not helping me. You're investigating.
I'm investigating.
Yeah. I'm percepting.
Percepting and
Oh,
investigating.
I have -1 perception, so I actually not help
Alrighty,
you.
so
I did actually roll investigation. That's my plus 8.
you
And perception is
sneaking
my
around
plus
and whatnot,
seven.
you notice, like over in the corner over there where he captured the one, there was already a broken jar, and that's where that one came from. The jar over here that busted open, that's where that one came from. The other 2 columns, the artwork for the stone warriors that are on it are different. They don't look to be the same, so you feel confident nothing's gonna really pop out there. As you're getting around, looking around the room and whatnot, you're kind of following like the reliefs and whatnot. You do find in the
Treasure. We get treasure.
You do find in the wall over here a part of the etching that looks like it's got like more carved indent there to where you feel like you spotted this one like right away, and you're like, okay, how the heck do I get this piece out? Because it looks like something that comes out of the wall there. Like it's just like a little piece. It's a pentagon-shaped tablet that's about the size of the palm of your hand. Etched into the fragment is the head of a coatl. And yeah, so it looks like something that would come out of the wall, like a little stone tablet kind of thing.
Everyone, I think I may have found something that comes out of the wall.
Everyone brace yourself!
And that's the only thing of note that we find in the room, right?
Yep.
So everybody else out.
Just in case
And-
Albaton dies.
We'll,
Yeah, because you can just do that weird door thing.
and we'll
Yeah,
fuck
I
with
can-
that thing next time on Tabletop Time.
Woohoo! Sounds good to me.
I can Misty Step to a
Don't-
30-foot
Right.
place I can see, so like as long as I can see up the
Yeah,
passage.
I know, I'm trying